Hello and welcome to Dork Tales. This is Rime of the Frostmaiden, episode 18. I'm your Dungeonmaster Callie, and joining me tonight is the party known as Caveat Emptor. Why don't we go ahead and say hello to them right now? Starting with Mike. Let's go with you first.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I am playing our human bard, Katerina Firestring.
Nice. Oh, thank you very much for the resub, Hannah. Hello, Robin.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin and I am playing Vistra Dankil, yeah, Mantle Barbarian.
All right. Hello, Hayden.
Hello! Hi guys, I'm Hayden Daviau. I'm playing Lysithian Callisto, the Moon Elf Wizard, and I'm very, very excited, but also very, very nervous for tonight. So hopefully I don't die because I am the wizard and I am squishy.
Just don't get died. It'll be easy.
Don't get died. It's totally fine.
Just make that decision.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
no,
you gotta.
We'll
You
see.
can decide. You just got to believe in yourself is really the truth of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Callie. Or no, not Callie. Hello, Christine.
Yes, I am Christine and
two in
not
character.
just Callie. I'm not Callie pretending to be Christine.
You're just
He's
Callie to me.
Christine pretending to be Callie.
Anyway, hi, Christine.
Maybe there's a tiny bit.
Okay.
But
Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm
playing Callie Thornhill, the halfling druid. And I fall into this voice a lot now.
It's true. Sometimes it's just like doing well, not you don't do dishes, but like sometimes just around the house talking to the dog. You do. Okay, let's not get into that.
Wow.
Because I control your hit points
Mom
this
and
episode.
Dad are fighting again.
All right, so hey, if this is your first time tuning in with us, welcome. We do this stuff all the time, but you've missed a lot of things. In fact, you've missed 17 episodes worth of things. Here's what has happened in the frozen north, in an area known as Icewind Dale, which would assume, with a name like that, it probably is cold. There exists an area known as the Ten Towns. This exists in the north of the Forgotten Realms, above the spine of the world, a very, very tall mountain range, equivalent to, say, the Rockies. For the past almost 3 years now, a devastating cold has descended, even colder than normal, so cold that it blots out the sun for all but a scant few hours a day. It wilts crops and it freezes the passes, preventing people from going home or escaping. It also has lodged ships in their harbor and kept more and more people inside of Icewind Dale as their supplies dwindle and morale slowly plummets. Our group of adventurers first met there and have been traveling around doing deeds and trying to put right what once went wrong, in the quantum leap method, and eventually might be on a head-on collision with Oril, the Frostmaiden, a minor goddess who has trapped Icewind Dale in this eternal, chilly darkness. But that's not what's happening tonight. Last game, the characters were beset upon by the speaker of the town of Caer Konig, who asked them to go and finish a Duergar invasion before it can begin. A place called Sunblight, a mountainside fortress built into the spine of the world. The characters traveled there, knowing that it was a race against time, that the Duergar master there was building some type of siege engine or infernal contraption out of this strange arcane metal called Chardalian. As they arrived at the base of the Sunblight Fortress, an awful call went out. And from a hidden launch pad, an immense dragon made of that arcane metal took to the sky, bellowing a roar as it angled toward the 10 towns. And that is where we ended game last session. figuring out whether or not the characters were going to chase the dragon or continue up into the fortress while the element of surprise was still with them. The characters decided to go and try to save the 10 towns. Before we begin, if you are following along the book, I have done several modifications to the rules because this chapter, I find that every Wizards of the Coast book, all of their modules tend to have like one chapter or one fight or one event that's kind of a hook that kind of doesn't quite work the way that they intended it to. And this is the big one for this book. So I'm using a couple of variant rules, which you will find out shortly. So if you're confused with what I'm doing, just go with it. I'm making it more fun, and I'm making them actually have half a chance. Their sled dog rules are weird. If you ever run this yourself, change the sled dog rules. All right. As you hear that tremendous roar bellow out over the spine of the world, you see the dragon lift to the sky and head north. Its roar is mechanical and bellows over the passes. Sheets of ice and snow collapse around you, and you watch its dark shape fly ever northward, glowing with an internal radiance. All that stays with you as it passes is the smell of burning embers and doom. And with that, what do you all do?
Get right on the dog sleds and start taking after it, I think.
Yeah, at the end of last game, Katerina had already hopped onto one of the sleds and
she
was
hopped
like, "Hey,
outside.
let's go!"
Yep.
Let's
Right.
fucking go.
And
Yeah, I think Callie just kind of wheels around and dashes for the sled.
All right. Wheeling around, you hop aboard your sleds and kick off. Now, it's mountain terrain here, so you have to be somewhat careful. You're going only by the light of your lanterns and perhaps by the light of Vistra's dark vision, if she's the one piloting. Is Lysithian piloting or riding?
Riding.
Riding?
So I'm probably holding up a, I've cast light in my hand and holding it up.
Sounds good. You plunge through the mountainside and continue north. This thing is fast. You don't think you've ever seen anything this fast and this large, this airborne? It's heading north at a good clip. Your dog sleds are moving through the mountains as quickly as possible, but it's difficult terrain. They struggle. Christine.
So while we're doing this, I'm the passenger on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I cast dark vision on myself.
Sounds good. All right, so you... And how long does that last?
That's an 8-hour spell.
Sounds good. At this rate...
It's 60 foot, so...
You see it fly into the distance, and as it does, you can see the spots between its scaly, almost armored, no, definitely armored hide. It looks like a dragon-shaped suit of plate mail. And as it flies, you can see it breathes and light floods out between the plates. You can see it at quite a distance, like a star rising to the sky. What I would like you to do is, anybody who would like to can make me an intelligence check to see if you can kind of calculate the speed.
I
would
would
like-
try.
Ooh.
Natural fucking 20.
Beautiful.
Plus my
12.
int, 24.
Oh, and I'm just
19.
gonna note that it looks like Lysithian and Katerina both have had determination redeemed for them.
All right.
Woo!
So,
Good
and
job.
for those of you who haven't been paying attention recently, we used to have inspiration purchase. All of you will have one inspiration for this session, but you will have one determination now. You two. Determination. Basically, you add your proficiency bonus again. If you already have it, cool. Then you get it again. If you don't have it, you get it once. Cool. So put something down to mark that you have that. As you plunge over the horizon, what did you get, Katerina?
19.
19. All right. Callie.
12.
Vistra.
A natural fucking 20.
Okay, Callie, as you look up with your dark vision, you have a sinking feeling in your stomach. The dogs are straining against their tethers, pulling the sled. You have a bad feeling. The rest of you start doing the math in your head. Okay, it took this long to get to here. Even running full bore, it's going to make it to Dugan's Hole in a couple of hours. It's going to take you almost 12 to reach there. Maybe 10? Maybe 8 if you push the dogs hard. That could risk them. It's not unheard of for dogs to have heart attacks in the middle of runs that ferocious. All of you will begin to have that sense of dread. What will you do? What do you do?
Oh God.
We get close enough to attack, do you think?
How far away is it from us right now?
Right now, I would say it's about a mile ahead of you.
Oh, that's far.
Oof.
It's flying, and you're going through deep snow and tundra.
That's really far.
It's really far.
And it looks like it's going to this Dugan's Hall.
You think that's where it's going to Dugan's Hole, which is the closest
Hole.
of the settlements. It could be going to Goodmead. It's only a slight trajectory off to the east, but it's definitely headed directly toward the 10 towns.
Is there any way we could like make a distraction right now, like blow something up or something to get its attention?
I mean, probably.
Don't know that it's going to come back, though.
I think it's on a just trajectory for the towns. I could.
I guess, maybe there's a thought occurring to Callie that potentially we have to leave this town and try and get ahead of it?
Yeah,
Maybe able
go
to catch up?
around.
I think
We'll just go straight, not trying to stop.
But where would you go? You don't know its flight path.
Yeah.
And it's going to be out of sight before long. It's bright, but this much darkness, it'll be difficult to see at all. It might be best just to hope for the best for a little while.
6 hours?
Let's.
That could do a lot of damage in 6 hours, but
We could push a little bit harder for now. Get within range and just fuck it up. I don't think we have any other choice.
no, I can't think of anything other than just go and
We're going to have to push
try and
hard.
keep the dogs alive, and hopefully they don't have a heart attack.
Can I get
We just keep an eye on them as best we can.
Can I get an animal handling roll for the riders or for the drivers?
Yes, you can. 21.
Perfect.
19.
19. Both of you push the dogs hard. They push through the first hour. Well, the dogs should rest after an hour. Are you going to give it to them or push them through? They're willing to do it. They're good dogs.
I think we should push.
Maybe do 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
At
2
the end
hours
of,
get within range.
at the end of the second hour, you're finally back onto the tundra and moving at a solid clip. The time passes and you can see that the dark has swallowed up the radiant light emerging out of the side of the beast. It's out of your sight, but you know that it's somewhere to the north. And then the dogs are running across the tundra, and a couple of them begin to stumble a little bit. They're getting exhausted. Their tongues are lolling back. Ice is forming at the corner of their mouths from where the frothing saliva has begun to crystallize. One of them
Callie's
stumbles.
going to insist on a stop at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dogs will slow to a stop and start doing that breathing, the hacking breaths.
Give them some water.
Food.
Can I get a perception roll off of everyone?
Yeah. 26.
26.
It's going to be 17.
All right.
23.
5.
A light approaches in the distance. A lantern through the darkness. And you'll hear the sound of a bunch of sled dogs.
Wait, what's the weather like?
Cold, but not blizzard.
But clear, so I could see a mile away, as if it was 100 feet.
Cool. Do you have that ability?
Yeah, my
Okay. Well, you gotta make sure I know.
Yeah. No, I forgot about that. I just realized that with my perception check. I'm like, actually, shit.
Alright.
No, I can see well.
A mile away, you can see that... okay, so from where you are, you can actually see the barest outline of this creature. And it definitely is headed towards Dugan's Hole.
Okay.
But you'll also see that there are a pair of dog sleds headed your direction. Being driven by small... scaly riders. Drivers, I mean. They're headed your direction. And what'd you get on your roll?
My perception roll was 5, so she's not great.
Okay,
she
so you
see
can
far
see-
away, but not very well.
You can see there's some people coming. Everyone else, you'll be able to see 2 sleds headed your direction with some lanterns in front of them to light the way. They're headed straight for you.
Oh, we will have to keep an eye on them.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Katerina's
Allie's
gonna
not
have
gonna
her.
let them move because the
Yeah.
dogs need the rest or they're dying.
Also, guys, it does look like the dragon is heading towards Dugan's Hole. That is its target.
All right. Well,
All right. A moment later, over the sound of the wind, you can hear the barking of the dogs getting louder. Through the blowing snow come a third wooden sled alongside, pulled by canines as big as wolves. They pull up near you, about 30 feet away, giving you a bit of distance. A driver calls out to you, this one, tall, human. A woman's voice, brittle with age, calls out, "Can we be of service?" She,
Yeah, do you not see the dragon?
I do. Your caveat emptor.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Who are you?
Let me just double check the last name, because I had that paranoid moment where I'm like, I'm going to say it wrong.
Oh no.
I know, this is why I like my own NPCs, because if I say their name wrong, that's just the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velen Harpel. A wizard. And a friend. With your assistance, at least. Those dogs will never make it. Perhaps you should borrow my sleds. You'll find that
Insight?
You'll find that my dogs are a bit sturdier. Yes, you can make an insight roll.
Yeah, I'd like to also insight.
Sounds good. You can
Oh,
also
sounds
make me
good.
another perception roll.
I'll make
Okay.
a perception roll.
For perception,
Okay, so
that's gonna be
19 on insight and a
Okay.
nat 20 on
Perfect.
perception.
23 on perception, and for insight, 20.
24
Jesus
on
Christ,
perception.
24.
18 for insight. I mean, perception.
Okay, what was your insight? Did you roll insight? No.
I didn't.
All right, so story time. This is the woman that steps off. She's a woman in her late 50s with an eye patch over her right eye, white hair cut into kind of a bob around the side of her features, dressed in cold weather clothing with a snowy owl perched on her shoulder. As she steps off her sled, you'll start to notice some issues here. Something strange about this situation. It's a smell on the wind. There's the slightest hint of rot and decay. The dogs will whine a little bit, your dogs. And they will sniff the air. And that's when you'll notice that you can see through the flesh of one of the kobolds that she has at her side. The tissue around its mouth is rotted down to the bone. The dogs are slightly mangy. One of them is looking at you with a hollowed eye socket. All of you succeeded your perception roll. The dogs are undead. And so are the kobolds.
Cool.
Cool.
Insight, she seems genuinely willing to help.
Okay.
My kobolds can drive your dogs back to the nearest town or a safe haven. They're trustworthy. My dogs don't get tired. My dogs don't get hungry. My dogs don't know fear.
That's fair. The undead generally don't.
I'm a necromancer. But I'm
Okay.
also a friend.
Well, okay, thank
You
you.
promise not to necromance our dogs?
They're your
I
dogs.
think they're fine. We don't have time to argue.
Let's
No,
go.
no,
We're
no.
discussing.
Let's just go.
This is awesome. Thank you. We're going. Do you want to come with?
Well,
We
I
can
suppose-
always use another caster.
let's see. Where's the exact quote? Because it's dope. Hold on one sec.
Ollie's just like, I don't care. She seems nice enough. She's
Yeah, as long
offering.
as she's not gonna
She seems
backstab.
legit.
Good.
You want to make me a persuasion roll to see if you can get her to come?
Sure.
Okay.
Natural fucking 20.
A wizard worth her salt never passes up a chance to test her magic against the mightiest foes. I'll join you.
A frickin' Chardalian dragon.
In my headcanon, she's played by Judi Dench.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so just saying,
Yeah.
just saying. All right, so
Definitely.
Judi Dench goes, well, I suppose I'll have to, we'll have to do that. All right. Smeagol, Mort, go. Bring their dogs in. Where would you have them go?
Anywhere they can take cover.
What's the nearest keep that we are friendly, like area that we have been and are friendly with that would recognize?
Bryn Shander, if you don't go to Dugan's Hole or Goodmead. So it'd be Bryn Shander's closer than East Haven right now.
I guess Bryn Shander.
Yeah, don't you have your friend Marcus Marshall?
Yeah,
Malcolm?
yeah.
Malcolm? Yeah.
Callie's
Well.
gonna quickly scribble something. Magic dragon, look after dogs, beware. Okay, give that to the guards for Markham.
One of the kobolds walks up and reaches out with a hand that's missing a finger. Huh?
For Markham.
Markham. Markham. Doggies be safe.
Excellent.
Thank you.
She turns totally sweet as pie for a second there, and then it's like, all right, let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Time to go.
Hop in the sleds.
Peter.
All right. Do you hop in her sleds?
Yes.
All right. And with that, you are back on the road again. These dogs push with a tremendous might. There must be a bit of wolf mixed into them, at least before they died. And as you settle down, you are barely secured before she goes, up, mush! And you are basically jerked all the way back into the sled harnesses, feeling the ground rush underneath you. As you ride away, there is one thought in your mind, aside from the dragon, that with these undead creatures, you probably will not have to worry about the same shrapnel damage that you do from dogs running ahead of you, living dogs. For those of you who understand sled dogging, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Because sled dogs poop when they run. And it turns to ice immediately. So it's an ice grenade coming out of your dog. All right.
Ooh.
You continue north. The dogs are fast. Even so, it is almost 8 hours before you reach Dugan's Hole. Most of you have never been to Dugan's Hole. And as you ride by, you get the sense that no one ever will again. The town is gone. Its structures burned, flattened to the ground. 24 bodies litter the ground, along with the corpses of burned livestock. Ooh, I'm blurry.
There you go.
Thank you. Has that been a while?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. The town is gone. You can vaguely see some tracks in the snow. Vistra, you give me a perception roll. Because you have distance dark vision.
Oh, that's a little better. That's going to be a 16.
Looks like some survivors fled into, started moving toward Brinchander. They go up and around the forest. Not many. Goodmead, Dugan's Hole, just for your knowledge, because I think most of you would know, has a population, a small one, of about 50, half of which are lying dead on the ground. Vistra, as you turn your eyes, you will see that Goodmead is about a mile to the north. It's burning. What do you do?
Guys, let's go to Goodmead. It's survivors went to Brinchander. Let's hope they
Yeah, let's
get
go.
this safe. Let's keep going into the dragon. We can't let more towns get like this.
You push. The dogs are not tired. And now, off the tundra, they really open up. They're running fast along the hard-packed roads. And, hold on one moment. I have to check for something, because you might get a blizzard. Shit.
No.
Damn it.
I want a blizzard. I want ice cream.
Oh, okay,
I
well,
could go
yeah.
for a
Okay, well,
blizzard
that
right
kind of
now.
blizzard.
I could go for a blizzard. Oh,
I
cookie
know.
dough. Mm.
Oh, I
What,
spent
a
the last
strawberry
of my money
cheesecake
today.
one?
That was so good.
Not
Can't even
sponsored, but
afford a
would be
blizzard.
sponsored for one of those delicious ice cream treats.
That would be great.
I really want a
be
pumpkin
awesome.
pie blizzard. I didn't get one this year, and
I didn't know those were a thing.
Yeah.
oh my god, really?
No. But I pretty much am like, but the cheesecake though.
Oh, okay. The cheese, yeah, the strawberry cheesecake
Strawberry
ones.
cheesecake.
Oh yeah. All
I
right.
used to love that when I worked.
We
in
got that as a
one of those.
cake the other day.
It's like double death for me, but I love it.
Yeah, same.
Actually,
Oh.
you were just going to miss the blizzard, which is good news for you. Behind
Yay.
you can feel the blizzard coming in, and as you press toward Goodmead, you will see that the snow begins to bury the town. Every building is leveled. Soon, it's just going to be another tomb. As you approach Goodmead, you can see the mead hall is intact. Every other structure is flattened, torn apart, and smoldering on the ground. As you ride through, you see the remains of at least 20 of this tiny town. As you are moving through, though, you'll hear a voice calling out. A 10-towner in torn, cold-weather clothing stumbles into view, falls in the snow, and gets back up. From 20 feet away, you can see the person is leaving a trail of blood in the snow. What do you do?
Go up to them.
Okay. All right. And high or low. Cool. As you slow your sled and hop off, moving over, you can see that it's a member of the militia. They're pushing through the ground, crawling on her hands and knees. Blood mats her simple tunic and light, patchy armor. It's stuck to her frame. As she raises her face as you approach, you can see that half of her face has been burned away. I can't find my spear. I lost my spear. I tried to hit it. I think I lodged in it. Help me. Help me. Oh God, the children. And,
Can I make a medicine check on her? or try to-
no need. She dies.
Okay. Oh.
She tries to clutch at the hem of your cloak. But the fingers slip off. This is very touching, but we should probably get going. Valen
We can't
says.
stop. We can't stop. We have to keep going.
Vistra
We
quickly
have to-
shuts her eyes and jumps on the sled.
All right. All of you will begin progressing to the north. Before long, you can see fire rising out of East Haven. The dogs push further. Dawn will be coming in only a few hours. And as you see the first cracks of orange along the horizon line, well, the barest line of red, you will begin to smell the smoke.
They better not burn my brewery down, or I'm gonna have words with that dragon that are not friendly.
You hear it roar. And that is when you arrive at East Haven. The town is on fire. It's being torn apart by this creature as it peppers the ground with this beam of light. Half of the town is gone. It's most of the structures. As you near the outskirts, you will see the White Lady Inn explode as the dragon crashes into it, smashing the building to pieces as it raises its head and roars again into the sky, bellowing that strange, false sound. And then with mighty beating of its leathery, oiled, almost rubbery wings, it will take to the sky again and begin strafing the ground with its glowing, white-hot breath.
How far away are we from it right now?
You are probably about 500 feet.
Okay.
Let's get closer.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I get...
Oh, you were gonna say?
I was going to say for some initiative rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
22.
22.
9.
A natural 20 that brings it to 22 as well.
Okay, did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 19 from me.
Okay, so that is then... Oh, and I had to roll for Valen as well. Boop. Okay, well, that was... So what's her dex? Hey! Okay. Okay, so what I have is I have Callie, I have Vistra, I have Katerina, then I have the Chardalian Dragon, then I have Valen, and then I have Lysithian. All right. As you stride forward on your sleds, Mike, you were going to do something?
Yeah, I was gonna cast Dimension Door on us.
Okay. Dimension Door.
Let me just
You
pull
can
this
take
up.
yourself and one other person.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are we on the one sled?
You are split between 3 sleds. I'm assuming that Callie is on probably Lysithian sled for weight distribution.
So I'd be with Vistra?
Vistra, well, there are 3 sleds.
Oh, okay.
So 4 divided by 3. Yeah.
Vistra, are you with the Necromancer or are you with Katerina?
The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast this spell.
I would say, I don't know.
Here's the deal.
This is-
Everybody roll a d4.
Okay.
If you roll a 4, re-roll it until you don't have a 4.
Okay.
3.
2.
3.
Okay, so there we go. You are by yourself. Callie and Lysithian are on the same cart. And Valen is on, I will just do this on a 50-50. So, Vistra, you're 1 and 2. All right, Katerina, you and Valen are on the same cart.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna Dimension Door us.
Okay.
I'm gonna Dimension Door me at least.
Okay, you arrive at the spot desired. It can be a place you see, one you visualize, or one you can bring objects along. You can also bring one willing creature. Creature must be within 5 feet of you. If you would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or creature. So where are you going?
I want to go. Basically, I'm thinking like around a building from where the dragon is now.
Okay.
Because it's East Haven, so Katerina would know pretty well where
There are a
the
lot of
layout.
buildings. It looks like it's systematically destroying everything with that breath, which looks kind of like this.
Yeah, that looks horrifying.
Yeah, it's blasting me, so I'm not very pleased.
Okay, so she's gonna go by one of the buildings that, in that case, has already been exploded.
Okay.
But that's somewhere that is pretty close to within 60 feet. She wants to get within 60 feet of the dragon, basically.
Okay, so the dragon is rising into the sky, so that is going to be a little rough. Let's say that you are going to be, let's see, it just crashed through there, you're heading through the east way, so you will be able to do it kind of along the midsection near the White Lady Inn, we'll say.
Okay.
Okay, so you are going kind of right in the direction that is beginning to fly off toward. Okay. And
Okay.
that is going to start the round then. So you are going to Dimension Door in. Are you going to warn Valen?
Yeah. I'll say, all right, I'm off, and off she goes.
All right. As you appear in the snow, she's going to cuff you upside the head with her mittens. Not much of a warning. That was her action. All right, so top of the round, Callie, you are going to see the sled that was carrying Katerina and Valen go kind of just erratic for a moment before it flips from the sudden weight distribution change. The dogs don't slow down at all. They have both vanished in a of arcane energy.
All right, well, I don't care. Callie's just gonna try and get as close as possible to be able to do anything.
All right, so
Can't do anything here, so.
you follow along the Eastway and make your way into town. So the way this is going to work is you are about 500 feet, so you would have cast this just as you were entering town, I'm gonna say. So it's about 500 feet to where Katerina is. Your dog sleds are moving at a rate of 60 feet per round. So what is the longest range that any of you can act at?
120.
120? Okay, so that means that, you know what, I'm going to say that these dogs can run at 90 because they're undead. They should be a little faster. So that means that you're going to get, you're going to have 2 rounds before it's your turn, okay? So in the meanwhile, I'm just going to go down the list. So, Katerina, it is your turn. You can hear your friends approaching and the sled dogs mushing and mushing and mushing. What do? This thing is overhead, glowing, this immense menace, this...
Jesus, that's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Okay, how high up is it?
Right now, it is raising to the sky, so it is... it's about 60 feet in the air right now.
Cool. I'm going to start with... I can start my round with my bonus action, right?
Yes.
Or do I... Okay, I can? Okay,
Yep,
awesome.
you can use your actions in any order, and you can break up, move, and multiple attacks however you see fit.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to bring this thing to the ground.
Okay.
Because that would be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn one of my Bardic Inspiration uses. And I get a D8 for that guy. And I'm going to use Unsettling Words on it.
Okay.
And so what that is whatever the bard rolls with their Bardic Inspiration die, that creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of the next bard's turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast that, and I got 5.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do, can you please... This is a construct, not a creature, though, isn't it?
You're pretty sure.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work. But, damn, that's... Yeah, because that's for creature. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna cast Shatter
Okay.
on it.
Nice.
That's probably a good choice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Shatter at a 3rd level.
Okay.
And so that's 4d8.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Doesn't that have like
4.
something, a bonus against inorganic material or something?
A creature made of inorganic, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage on its con save. And you take -4 on your disadvantage already. So can you go ahead and make me that save, please, Kelly?
Sure. So this alters its form directly, doesn't it?
No. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in 10-foot sphere centered on that point must make a con save. Takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a...
Okay. So that is direct damage, so it's not that. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. All right. Roll me damage.
All right. That is going to be 10, 13, 20.
Okay.
And I don't believe I add anything to that. No,
You
I
do
don't.
not. All right. So what does this look like? Describe this for me.
So basically she's just gonna look up and after basically whispering to herself that that needs all the she needs all the luck she can get, then she's going to I don't know how to make a cool casting.
You gotta learn, man. You want to be a DM,
Yeah.
so you gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
So like you just like, what does this look like? Is this just like you just shriek a note out like yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking like pretty punk rock, and then she'll just go, yeah. This.
Okay.
And point up at the dragon, and then just.
All right. So you will see a couple of its plates go dunk 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 dunk, as if someone just like slammed a massive hammer and xylophoned it, boop 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 boop, up the side of its ribs. And it is going to roar in anger.
And not be happy at
It is
me,
not
I'm
happy.
sure.
Tardalian Dragon, does it pay attention to you for that?
Because I don't expect it to be happy that I just did that.
It turns and releases a blast of radiant energy that blows 3 buildings directly in half. Just it cuts a line through them, and then the heat follows a moment later, and they explode outward. You hear a scream and then nothing. There are people screaming everywhere, though. As they are, you see people flood out into the streets. All right, I think we have a problem. Valen says, you're not sure what she means. What's your armor class?
Oh no. It is 15.
15, okay. So, you are going to feel a sudden pain behind you as you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a townsfolk runs up and strikes you with the back of a club. It's the barkeep. Go back to where you came from, you fucking skunk! And starts beating you. Blood wells on the edge of his club. Another person, looks like a housewife, armed with a kitchen knife, leaps at you. She's slavering at the mouth. Her eyes are wide. You brought this on us! I'll fucking kill you! Valen, for her trouble as well, is attacked by one burly man with a meat cleaver. And that's great. She is going to jump out of the way, and does this work? It's 120 feet. She's going to try. And she leaps out of the way and fires off a ray of chilly energy that just flat out misses. She was too busy dodging that cleaver swipe. She just can't connect with the dragon. And that is going to be her round. All right, so you guys are coming in at the end of this round. I'm going to say you'll be within range to cast something. All right.
Can we say as a bonus action while we were like running, Vistra turned on her Chewinga charm on her axe?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys, any bonus actions? Any spells that you want to precast? Mage armor, anything like that?
Yeah, no, I'm going to immediately cast mage armor and just like flick my hands out and just let it kind of cover me.
All
and that
right.
bumps my AC to 16.
Sounds good. That's probably for the best. All
That's
right.
the plan.
Now we are back down. Katerina, what do? There's the dragon is overhead. It is sweeping back around. It's about 90 feet ahead of you now. It's doing a loop. Basically just like dragging its breath weapon through the town like a child running its fingers through a sandcastle.
Jesus. Okay, well, and she's surrounded by townsfolk now too, isn't she?
Yep.
All right, well, the barkeep looks like he's the most immediate threat because he's already hit me. So I'm going to, I want to try and put him down without killing the guy.
Sounds good.
And so she's basically just going to like take her, take a tomahawk out and club him on the club him on the head with it.
Sounds good.
So let me make you an attack roll, I guess.
Go ahead.
That's going to be a that is throwing the, oh, I can throw that. Okay, never mind. All right, that's going to be a 14.
Okay, 14. That is definitely going to hit.
Fantastic. Oh, I guess this guy's just like a basic...
Just a basic dude. Like, this is just a barkeep with a club.
Yeah, so that's going to then turn into... 10 damage.
10 damage. All right, so what are you hitting him with?
Just the back of a tomahawk.
All right, it cracks the side of his head, and he's going to go down. You notice that his apron is smeared with blood already. He'll sink to the ground and fall into the snow. What else are you doing? Do you have any bonus actions? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. The two remaining. One of them is going to take another swing at you with her kitchen knife. And that is going to just scratch the edge of your cloak, not actually touching you. The other one is going to dive at Valen again, and she is going to skip out of the way with the litheness of a woman like half her age. And as she does that, she's going to try to hit a chill touch again. And that one actually is going to strike the side of this thing. The dragon is going to be struck by the side of her chill touch, which probably, isn't it could have been way better. So it's going to take 6 points of damage. You dealt it 22 originally?
20.
20, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And a crystalline ray shoots out of her hand and collides with the side of one of its wings, and it's going to just kind of flick the ice off of it. It looks like it did some damage to the wing, but this isn't good. I'm not enjoying this. And at that point, the rest of you are going to rush into range. Callie, you're in initiative. You're 120 feet away, gaining. The dogs will work on initiative 10 to bring you 90 feet closer.
Wait, so sorry, how far?
So you are 120 feet away right now.
Okay.
When it hits initiative 10, so after Valen's turn, you guys will be only 30 feet away. So you can hold your action until then, like hold an action until then if you prefer. Or if you have something that works at range, you're more than welcome to.
I'm gonna have to wait until my next turn.
Okay. All right. So. Okay. So Vistra. Do you have any? What do you do, Vistra? You are 120 feet away.
Cool. I'm gonna chuck a javelin in it.
At it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna try and drag it like.
So you're 120
distract it.
feet away from where your allies are. Allow me to rephrase. You are 100 and I'm gonna say 170 feet away from where the dragon is.
Okay, then I guess I'll hold my reaction. I thought we were talking about not where
Okay.
Katerina was, where the dragon was. So yeah, no, I will hold my
Okay.
action.
And Callie, do you have anything like a sling bolt or a javelin or anything you want to throw?
I mean, I guess I have a sling that I could use.
Roll me percentiles.
Uh, 68.
Cool. The kobold that's driving your sleigh for you does have a sack of javelins next to him.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha. So if you did want to use a javelin later on this when you get in range, you're more than welcome to. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Well, I think those are a thrown weapon, not a ranged weapon,
Yeah.
per se.
Well, they're a thrown ranged weapon, so you can throw.
Yeah, but that means you use strength,
yes.
which is fucking useless for Callie.
Okay. So you could use your sling then. All right.
Yeah.
So, Katerina, there are two men surrounding you. What do you
Okay, I want to put one of them down.
Okay. Go ahead. Make me an attack roll. Oh, pardon me. There are two women surrounding you, actually. No, wait. Guys attacking. There's one and one.
Yeah, there's one and one,
There's one and one.
I believe.
All right. So
15.
15 is enough. All right. The woman brandishes her chef's knife at you and lunges at your torso.
And then takes 9 damage.
All right.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. And you will hit her nice and hard in the stomach. She collapses over in the snow and vomits and then sags down to the ground. All right. And with that, the man is going to turn and strike at Valen again. And he is the worst at this. He swings again, and she will dodge out of the way and will just say, "Oh, for fuck's sake." And is going to use... Yeah. That's going to hit him. So she reaches forward, smacks him straight in the face, and you are going to see his skin start to get kind of hollow as his life energy leeches out of him and into her. And he's going to just groan and pass out.
That's pretty cool.
Asshole. All right, with that, the dragon is going to flap its wings and is actually going to head back toward your party. And with that, it is going to cut a line in the ground. I need... Let's see. I am going to basically flip a coin to see whose side it's going toward. Lysithian, you know what? I'm going to do this. Lysithian, you are 1 and 2. Callie, you are 3 and 4. Unattended sled being pulled by those zombie dogs, you are 5 and 6. Okay. Unattended sled pulled by zombie dogs is obliterated. A line of radiant energy streaks through the ground, cutting through the snow and another foot into the earth. and then there's nothing. Even the corpses burn away. And that's gonna be its turn. And Lysithian.
All right.
Pardon me, Lysithian. The rest of you were holding an action as it came up. So if you're gonna throw your javelin, you can throw one javelin. Go ahead.
If I held a reaction, can I throw two?
No, you get one
I
action.
hold one.
Yep, that's the way that held actions work.
Okay, cool. So I have to do that at disadvantage because it's 120 feet, not 30. Right?
Right now it is moved. It's about 50 feet from you right now. It is turned around and flown toward you.
Okay, so would you say I'm rolling just straight?
No,
Or-
you're rolling with disadvantage still.
Yeah, okay.
But just letting you know the difference.
Okay. Cool. I rolled 2 7s, so
Okay.
so then that with the +8, that's a 15 to hit.
15 is a great roll. Are you using your determination?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, that's too bad. Your javelin flies through the air and strikes into the side of it, but just tinks off the side. Its armor's too thick. Lysithian.
I'm just gonna be screaming at it, by the way, when she chucks it, trying to get.
I'm assuming you would be. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you scream at something like that?
Bastard!
All right, Lysithian, it's about 50 feet ahead of you and barreling down at you. Its mouth is glowing with this awful energy.
I'm going to summon Melf's Minute Meteors.
Nice.
I need it to make a dex save. DC 15.
Sounds great. DC. You gotta be kidding me. Well,
Did you not 20?
I got 2 3s.
Fuck yeah! I was about to be like, why are you shake waiting, Robin?
Happy. It's a happy dance. It's a happy dance.
Someone
give that.
please.
Yeah, thank you. I was just thinking to say that.
Oh no.
Don't ever shake weight on the internet.
I know.
Don't do it.
Bye.
I'm gonna go back and gif all this. I hope you know.
Please do.
Anyways, I'm going to cast Melf's Minute Meteors and immediately unleash 2 of them, just one after another on it. So it's going to take 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll. Oh, I'm very, very excited because I've been wanting to use this fucking spell.
Yes.
All right, so it's only going to be 6 damage.
Only 6 damage total.
Yep, because it's only 2d6.
All right.
But
You're-
that's fine. I'll take it.
All right. Your meteors, they're minute. They streak through the sky, and as they do, they are going to smash into the side of it. It is going to let out that roar, and is going to begin to focus its gaze down on you.
I would like to use my movement to
Yes.
kind of duck behind a building of some kind.
Okay, so you're gonna get off the sled?
Yeah, because nothing's fucking pulling it anymore.
Your sled's fine.
It hit Callie's?
No, it hit. There was a third sled.
Oh, okay. Misunderstood. No,
Okay.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to try to, like, duck us out of the way.
Okay,
Away from crowds or anything.
sure. Yeah, you absolutely can tell the kobold, like, go over there.
Yeah, like, go, go, go.
It will. He will. They will. You know what? It's an undead kobold. I have no idea. I'm not gonna ask. The undead kobold swerves into a side alleyway, and you are out of its line of sight. We are at the top of the initiative with Callie.
Okay, so I'm now almost directly below it, I'm guessing.
You are about at this point. Your dogs are still pulling you forward. You are about 15 feet beneath it. It's 15 feet ahead of you and 30 feet in the air at this point.
Whatever. That doesn't matter.
The trigonometry matters.
Well, what matters is that when I cast Call Lightning, it appears 100 feet directly above me. And has a 120-foot range.
Okay.
So. Because it's a 60-foot radius.
Okay.
So, a storm cloud appears in a shape of a cylinder that's 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see 100 feet directly above you. The
Okay.
spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the room can accommodate, blah, blah, blah. When you cast it, you can choose a point. So I choose a point that it's on.
Okay.
For lightning to flash down.
Okay.
And
What's my
strike it?
What's my save?
Dex save.
I saved.
Shit.
I take half though, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, you still take half.
Okay. All right. So roll me damage.
All right, try and roll max.
Roll max.
Roll max.
Come on.
Fuck.
Come
I
on.
did.
Did you roll max?
Hell yeah, Callie.
Amazing.
D10s love me.
All right. What do you got?
So that's 15 damage.
Okay. So,
Lightning.
All right. So, and I saved, so that's going to be halved.
That's why I said 15 damage.
Oh, halved?
You take 15. It's 3d10. I rolled
Oh.
max.
Okay. Well, you got to be clear about this. I wasn't sure. Okay.
Well, that's
Alright.
why I told you. Okay, you take.
Well, crap. Okay. A bolt of lightning is going to
would take a 30 otherwise.
rip down through the sky and into its wing. It is not pleased at this point. Vistra, what do you do?
I don't want to get. I would like to rage.
Sure.
I mean, if I get hit, I'm probably obliterated. But we'll and I will chuck 2 javelins at it.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm just, and I'll attack recklessly because fuck it, it'll probably. Hit me
You cannot.
Anyway.
Reckless
No?
attack is melee.
Shit. Okay, fine. So I just roll straight, right? Because it's
Reckless
I'm
attacking
with-
range just like winging your arm around while you're shooting.
That's fine. Okay. I get it.
I'm gonna make a mechanic for that in a modern setting where if you get below a 10, you shoot your friend.
Haha, would be
I
great.
recklessly attack by just going like this with using my gun
Alright.
foo.
So the first one's gonna be a 19 to hit,
All right, that will hit.
and I'm gonna use my inspiration,
Okay.
and I will roll that again because that was a 5. And that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay, and Vistra, you do have a point of determination that T. Bobnick bought you.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna be. It was gonna be less than a 15. With
I know, I'm
the
just letting you know.
determination. Yeah. I saw it.
All right, so
Thanks, T-Bob.
all right, so roll me damage.
I will, and then I get to add a D6 onto my Chewinga charms too.
All right, so
On
which
weapons.
Chewinga charm is this? Please inform me.
It is the biting cold.
Okay.
So I have it up.
Okay, please provide me the damages separately.
Yeah. Okay. So I rolled D6, not D20s for my damage. I wish I rolled D20s for my damage. So it's gonna be. 21 for just the javelin,
Okay.
and then
And that's both javelins together?
yeah, that's both javelins together.
Okay,
And
what are
then-
they separately? Because it makes a difference.
Okay, it was 14 and 7. Nope, it was 14 and 9? No. Shit.
You know, it's fine. All right.
The first one was more by like 2 points than the other one.
Continue.
And then 7 cold damage.
7 cold damage. All right. You hurl your javelins up into it, plunging into its chest. The cold begins to spread across its Chardalian frame, and then the heat inside of it expands, and the snow and cold will melt away. And I need you, Callie, and both of your sleds, and Katerina, because it is going to just look down as it flies over and shoot a line. And Valen, I suppose. All of you need to make me a dex save, please.
You get the fuck away.
Oh,
Run away!
So
Run
you fucking
away!
run, because I'm a wizard.
Valen did not
18.
succeed.
Oh, she's dead.
dicks.
Bye, Valen.
22.
What's that?
And
22.
Okay.
I thought you said 2, and I was like,
Oh, no,
Callie.
there's another 2 in front of that one.
All right. And what did
Well, I
you
don't
get?
Natural
understand numbers.
1.
Natural 1. All right.
Oh shit.
Bye, guys. It was nice knowing you.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh crap.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You know what? I rolled pretty low, so it could have been worse. It is going to breathe a line of cold down you. Oh, pardon me, not a line of cold. What am I saying?
It'd be great.
As it flies over, it is going to let out that roar again. And this searing hot beam is going to strike Vistra. Vistra, I'm trying to remember if we're doing critical fails. I don't think we are. I think we're going...
You're really unsure. Flip a coin.
Yeah, flip the coin.
Yeah, flip it.
Flip it.
That's, you know what? You're going to take 30 points of radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That was
For Vistra, that's not bad at all.
that's
That's-
not bad.
He
That
said
doesn't
and.
reduce.
He said and.
I know it doesn't reduce, yeah.
And everybody else is going to take 15.
Okay.
And your sled dogs are not going to save.
Uh-oh.
No,
your
and they're also
sleds,
undead.
Your
so that's gonna
sleds
really
are
fuck 'em up.
burned away, and
Callie tucks and rolls.
yeah, not
Yeah,
actually.
right?
You know what? One kobold is burned up, but 2 of them survive
Nice.
as they jump off. With that, the Chardalian dragon is going to fly. So you're right here. It is going to fly diagonally 90 feet directly into the air. And
Wait, Kelly, doesn't Katerina go between Vistra and the dragon?
do you? Oh, I suppose you do. All right. So
I just realized that. I'm like, wait a minute. It's acting. I haven't.
that's because I wrote Katerina and it looks like Chardalian the way I scribbled it.
Ah,
All right.
that'll do it.
All right. So
Caterdalian.
so what do you do, Katerina?
All right, so she's going to kind of mimic what she did the first time, actually.
Oh, and
she-
Katerina, you got another determination.
Now, I can't add that to Bardic, can I?
It only is things that have a proficiency bonus.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. All right. So she is going to use a Bardic on herself again.
Okay.
Let me just roll that before I do anything
All right.
else.
So since I accidentally skipped you, are you can basically preempt that breath weapon.
Okay, yeah, I don't think anything I'm going to do is going to change the outcome anyways.
Okay.
The only thing that I have that would bring it down is not... It has to be for a creature, so...
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is... so you're going to take a -4 on your next save, Kelly.
Okay.
And that save is, again, going to be disadvantage con.
Okay.
And then...
I succeed.
Oh, what? That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Sorry.
Okay, so...
I'm pretty sure your save DC is not above 16. Double check me. I think it is 16.
It is 16.
It is 16, and yep. So I did save.
Ah, damn. I was hoping that -4 was going to get you.
It almost did. It almost did.
All right, so you're still going to take half damage.
Okay.
Anyone look at just Katerina just turns to everyone, just goes, "Fire in the hole!" And it is going to take. That is going
this
to be
shatter again?
This is shatter again, so this is thunder damage. So that's 10, 15, 16 halved is 8. So it's going to take 8 thunder damage.
Okay. You're going to see the front of its chest chassis crumple in, and that's the point that it's going to look down and fire a blast of energy that's going to rip through you all. And then that doesn't count as its action, so it is going to double move 180 feet directly into the air.
That's not fair.
Nope.
That's not fair.
It's not, but it can do that.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can. I told you guys this fight for because not even the druid can't even fly yet, which is rough.
That's not cool.
All right.
We need to taunt it back down. Sass it down.
I have ideas.
Valen is going to kind of pick herself off the ground and look around at all of the kobolds on the ground that are just destroyed. Well, shit. This isn't looking good. Can she do anything else useful? Nope. All right. Well, that's good to know. Not at the moment, anyway. Not at this range. All right. And Lysithian.
Oh shit, it's already back to me. Well, I'm going to, oh boy! I'm going to, duck my head out and use my, bonus action to just pop the other, like, 2 more meteors on it.
Okay. What's the range on that?
It is 120 feet on it.
It's 180 feet up.
Dicks in a basket, okay. So, here's the thing. If I attempt, Lysithian, to climb up onto one of these houses, would I be able to get to
They're not going to be 60 feet tall houses.
I fucking tried.
You tried, and it was important. If you dimension door yourself
shit.
60 feet up in the air, maybe that was...
The only way that I can get close to it is by casting polymorph and turning into like a giant eagle or some shit.
But-
However, my fucking meteors are a high level spell and I don't want to waste this shit in its concentration.
I wouldn't waste this shit. Okay.
I'm not going to. So I'm going to instead, since it's already concentration, I'm going to stay behind cover. But if as soon as it comes within range, I'm going to pop off the 2 meteors. That is my held action, and that's what I'm gonna do. And that's me.
All right. Sounds good. And we are top of the initiative. Callie, what are you doing? Oh, pardon me. Lysithian, what's your armor class?
16.
Cool.
Love it. Love that for
As
me.
you are ducking out and trying to figure out what to do, you are going to hear this guttural dwarven behind you. Fucking elves. And you are going to get hit with a war pick from behind, please.
Cool.
And I'm going to throw that dice across the room.
Nice.
I was that happy about hitting you. You're going to take 10 points of damage.
And I need to make a concentration check.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna mark my 10 damage first. This is bullshit.
You will see a war pick explode out the front of your shoulder, and as it pulls you back, you are going to see a Duragar begin to swell behind you. This is our town now.
Fuck's sake.
The last thing we need.
Yeah. Concentration check. That's weird.
So it is
Damn.
half damage taken or 10, whichever is higher, lower?
Yeah.
Higher, probably.
Yeah. So natural 19.
Natural 19. All right, different stream, but still works.
It's still a nat 19.
It's still a nat
bro.
19.
I know. I'm not saying I'm
I'm just giving you trouble. All right.
Fuck you, man.
It only works because you're literally in their house right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
I've been rolling so many 19s being
Okay.
here, man. It's not even funny.
I bet. All right, so you are going to see a couple more pairs of boot prints in the snow in this alley, and are going to hear the sound of a woman screaming in an alley before it cuts off. Ah! And blood sprays out from a nearby alleyway. That's going to be my round. Now we're back up to Callie. Callie, on the main stretch of the Eastway, you see this thing climb higher into the sky.
I mean, I can't. It's at 180 feet. That's above the storm. I can't do anything.
Okay.
However, there's some dick who just stabbed Lysithian,
Yep, you'll be
and
able
I
to
can
see
hear
that.
that it sounds like somebody else got stabbed down an alley. So I'm gonna scream as loud as I can. Durgar, fight back against them, and then call lightning on this bastard behind us.
Hell yeah.
I think Lysithian is just far enough away from him that I can hit his 5-foot point and not hurt theirs.
Nice.
All right, so go ahead and.
But he needs to make me a deck save. Well, he's distracted as fuck by Lysithian.
I have a 4.
Ah! Not enough.
Oh, it's totally enough. I'll be fine. I'll be fine with my. Yep, that's not very many hit points for a lightning bolt.
Nope, that is 26.
Okay, so how do you want to do this?
I want that look where it connects with the top of his head, and you just go, and then there's just an outline of ash.
Okay,
Left behind it collapses
Lysithian,
slowly.
you are going to feel this pick drive through the side of your chest and shoulder, and then suddenly it's going to hurt a lot more for half a second because the top of the haft is let go suddenly, and it starts it's only suspended in your flesh, because you will see the Duragar behind just kind of immolate in a divine burst of electrical light. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cackles.
I didn't catch that. Oh, good. You got to max zoom out every time. I love it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Vistra, what do you do?
Can we see any other Duragar around?
You can see a pair of boot prints in the alley with your dwarvish eyes.
Okay.
And you will also see the barest back of a Duragar dragging a portly, matronly woman's corpse down an alley with an ice pick driven up through her chin into her brain.
Ouch. Okay.
You can definitely see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after him.
Okay, he's about 30 feet ahead of you down the alleyway.
Cool. My speed's 35, and I could bonus action dash if I
Alright.
wanted to.
Go ahead.
So I will.
Is it a bonus action to dash for you, or is that your action?
It is with my. No, it's with my eagle. My totem
Okay.
eagle. Well, snow owl for.
Vistra, what do your dwarven eyes see?
I see Duragar, and I'm going to hit them with my axe.
That sounds good.
I will attack
Like a
recklessly
legit-
too.
Legit
So-
solution.
All right.
So first attack.
First attack.
Oh, that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Oh, and that is a critical for the second.
Is it? Oh, fantastic. Go ahead. Roll me your double damage on that, please.
Oh, I love you. All right, so for the first one. Okay, so we got lots of math here. So we got that.
Oh, just give it to me all at
Plus-
once. It's a Duragar. I don't care.
I know. I'm
Unless
just.
it's poison damage, I don't care. This Duragar is just. It's. I want to hear this.
I know. I'm doing math. I have lots of numbers because I have my cold damage from the Twinkish Harp
yes.
as well,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the rage. So it's a lot of numbers I have to
All
do.
right. Sure.
So then it's
Patience, Callie.
patience. So then it's
You don't have patience for me. Why should I have patience for you?
Patience
let
for
me do the
shit.
math. Okay. And then now double damage for the second one. That's not as nice. Okay, so okay. Do you want me to split it up or no?
I don't care. Give it to me all at once.
42 damage total.
42 damage. All right. I would like you to take the reins. Tell me what happens. This Duragar is dragging. This is your town now.
Is he facing away from me?
He's kind of like you are coming up at his left side as he's dragging out this alley.
Okay, so I think Vistra's gonna just kind of like stroll up to him
Stroll. Yeah. Okay. At a full sprinting rage.
at a full sprinting rage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Tap him on the shoulder, and then as he turns around, Vistra is just gonna be like, "Not my town, you fucking Duragar," and she will like to just take his head off in one fell swoop.
All right, sounds good. You are going to do so with a clean, with a clean swipe. You will take his head directly off, and the ice will begin to freeze before even the blood can separate. It can even spray out of his arteries. His head is going to roll into the building and shatter as it freezes over. And as that happens, tons of people are running and screaming in the streets. Over across the way, where the dragon's breath stripped along, a damaged building collapses 20 feet away from where Callie is standing. The noise of crashing walls and shattered timbers fade, replaced by the screams of the people trapped in the wreckage. And now we are at Katerina.
The dragon hasn't come back down yet, has
It has not, no.
I hate that. Okay. And we can only see the boot prints from 2 Duragar. We can't actually see them, correct?
You, at the moment, you cannot.
Okay. There's not really that much that I can do.
I mean,
Then if I can't see anything and it's too far away to attack.
I mean, I think there are quite a few things you could do around this area. There's a collapsed building. There are footprints in the snow there. There are people running around like mad. Something unseen is making those footprints in the snow, and those footprints are getting closer.
I'll take a swing at it.
Okay, sounds good. Make me an attack roll disadvantage.
I will do that thing. Let's see. I will. She's already had her tomahawk out. She's gonna use that. Oh, that's most likely gonna be a miss. That's gonna be an 8.
An 8? All right. So swinging your tomahawk out, you will not connect with anything. But you are definitely in the fray of something. You see some of the snow kick back as someone in the snow invisibly dodges out of the way of your axe blade. All right. It is the Chardalian Dragon's turn unless you use a bonus action.
No.
Okay. And where's the dice I'm using for this? Where are you? Here you are.
And here, one of the spells I was just looking at was See Invisibility.
Okay. All right. Overhead, you will hear a tremendous blare again as the dragon swoops higher into the sky and swings back around toward further into the town. It is out of your range for now, for sure. Callie. Pardon me. Valen's round. Valen is going to. Sorry, guys, I'm losing track of initiative with this thing. She is going to look at where you were just striking, and is going to attempt an attack roll. And she's gonna hit. Damn.
Well, damn.
Good girl.
Boys.
That could be better. So that is going to be 6 points of cold damage as a ray of frost shoots out of her finger and collides with the dancing invisible figure. You are just going to see, like, ice bounce off of something's... It sounds like scale mail. And, yeah, he's going to take some... Ooh, pardon me. It's necrotic damage. My bad. I always get that mixed up with Chill Touch. Because, you know, you think it'd be, you know, cold. All right, Lysithian, you are up.
Okay.
There are likely 2 Duragar in the alley with you. Vistra has ran behind you and killed a 3rd one. The 4th one that had skewered you has been eviscerated, or pardon me, been immolated by striking bolts of lightning.
All right. Are 2 of those Duragar within 120 feet of me?
They are within a... they're invisible, but you think that they are probably within about 10 feet of you.
Cool. I'm going to, if I'm not in their direct attack range, I'm going to step back, out of their range, mostly so I can get them both to take, Dex 15.
What? Okay.
Please.
One of them is a ballerina, the other is a Claude.
Okay.
So,
well, he's still going to take up damage.
That sounds good. So I got a nat 20 and a 2. So
that's fair. I'm going to. All right, Aviana. I need you to roll really nice with your dice, please. Boop, boop. All right. Going to be 10 damage on one.
all right, sounds good.
Hang on, each creature. Doesn't say to roll for each one. So it's going to be 5 points of damage on one and 10 points of damage on the other one.
All right. So, and is there any side effect for this? What is this that you're doing?
So pretty much, once a meteor reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dex save.
Okay, and
like
you can
a dex
angle that
save,
so that Katerina is not struck by that.
Yeah, that is
All
what
right.
I am thinking.
Okay, so...
And then creature takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, so that was
On
10
a
and...
failed save, half as much.
It was 10 and 5. All right, sounds good. Ooh, that is beautiful. All right, one of them, there's going to be a spray of charred blood that strikes the ground from one and a little bit from the other as there was, as this one kind of dances a little bit out of the way. And it is their turn. They are both going to drop invisibility and are going to, is that a full action? No, it's not. All right. 2 Duragar are going to emerge out of invisibility, and they are going to swell up to the size of ogres. One of them is going to take a swing directly at Katerina.
No, not allowed.
I think it's allowed.
All right, give it to me.
All right. All right. It is going to come down directly in front of you, scratching the front of your armor and almost striking into the meat of your neck, but missing by a hair's breadth.
Aha!
The one who is... this one is badly damaged. His face is charred by a meteor, and like necrotic energy is eating away at his flesh. The one behind him, who is not terribly well struck, is going to yell the name of one of his cohorts, Core! And is going to strike Vistra in the back. Vistra, that is a nat 20.
That's not nice.
You killed his brother.
So,
Damn.
did you roll with advantage? Because it's...
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you're gonna take 22 points of piercing damage, which reduces to 11.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. You know, your arrogance makes me hit you harder.
I know.
So when you
it's
die this
fine.
session, it's you're to blame.
No,
All right.
kill her, please.
And Callie, it's your turn again.
Okay. Is there any Durgar in sight of me at the moment?
Yes, there are 2 very large ones.
Are they very close to each other?
They are... No, because one of them just ran over to the alleyway to strike Vistra.
Okay, so that one hit Vistra. What's the other one doing?
The other one is dancing with Katerina.
Vistra can take care of herself.
Okay.
Katerina's squishier.
It's true.
So, lightning strike on the 5-foot point that is far enough to hit him, but not Katerina.
Okay.
It gets hit in this. Gets hit in the crosshairs sort of spot.
That makes sense. All right, roll me
He has
damage.
to roll me a dex save.
Yeah, because Katerina isn't enjoying this dance.
Oh, you're not? You don't like your partner?
Roll me full.
No.
26.
All right. Another bolt of lightning immolates one of these Duragar, leaving nothing but charred scale mail behind. Beautiful. All right. Anything else you're doing on your turn? Oh, you managed to do it perfectly without blowing zoom out. Good job.
Maniacal Callie laughter of just like, yes, lightning.
All
She's done this
right.
each time she's done the spell.
That's a
I
good
think
spell.
it's gonna happen.
All right. Vistra,
It's the power of nature at her fingertips.
Yes.
what do you do? It's your turn.
I'm gonna hit this bastard
All right. Go ahead.
twice, recklessly. All right, the first one is a 19 to hit,
All right. That's a hit.
and then a 26 to hit.
All right. That is it.
Figured. All right. Do do do. Do do do. Okay. 34 points of damage.
All right. Driving your axe directly into this thing's massive chest, you are going to shatter its ribcage, and even as you pull your axe away, you are going to see the innards begin to freeze over as this giant ogre-sized Duragar falls over and begins to shrink in death back to its original size.
Yeah, you just don't. This is my town. You can't do this.
All right. Katerina, you are up.
Dragons flying into the town more, you said?
Looks like you've lost line of sight. Well, actually, if you're in the main road, you can see that it's kind of headed toward the charred eastern portion of town.
Okay, is it descending at all, or is it still really high
It's
up?
still about 200 feet up.
Ugh, god damn.
It looks
And
like
there's
it looks like it's banking actually.
Oh. And there's no more Duragar here anymore.
Not that you can see here. No.
Cool.
People rushing around the streets, screaming. Unrecognizable figures in cold weather clothing are advancing on all people around them, on each other, on you. They form a line. 2 groups of them about 30 feet away from you, each clutching a hand axe threateningly at each other.
Oh, is they about to go with each other?
Maybe you too.
Oh, god, this is
People
horrible.
are being driven mad.
Thanks, Tredalian. I'm going to... I guess I'm going to run towards where the dragon is heading.
Okay.
So I will go
You can
30,
head 30 feet.
30 feet towards where it's heading.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. One moment, please.
Don't hit me.
Cool. The Chardalian dragon is going to do a 180 where it is. It is 200 feet away. It is going to spend its movement to move 90 feet diagonally down from that, so it is within range. I need all of you to make me a dexterity save.
Okay.
How does a 19 sound, Kelly?
Sounds like you're only
16.
taking half damage.
I need 2 again.
10.
Sounds good. It is going to spend the remainder of its speed to bank 90 feet back up into the air.
Shit. Beasted.
All right. So, everybody, Vistra, you are going to take 33 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else is going to take 16.
Okay.
And the
Okay,
building
well-
next to you is going to explode. The building collapses 20 feet away. I need everybody to make me a secondary dex save to not be hit by the building if you are in the alleyway.
That's not nice.
I don't think I'm in the
22.
alleyway.
22, Lysithian, you are
Wait.
going to dodge backwards out of the alleyway as it collapses down, blocking the path in front of you. You're kind of over by this alleyway. Vistra, what'd you get?
10 again.
Okay, 10 again. The building is going to fall on you. Thankfully, you're in rage at the moment.
Uh-huh.
that is
I'm
going to-
very pissed off with it for going by how many hit points I have left.
Oh, I thought you said you were tough.
I am tough. You've
thought you
just
said it
done
was-
a lot of
You
damage.
said it was just
at me.
holy crap. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You're gonna take 26 points of damage as this house falls on you. It's
Is
gonna
that-
it's gonna reduce to 13. All right. And Callie,
Oh, we're getting
you're in
there.
the main thoroughfare. Katerina, give me that dex save. Or no, you ran, so you're good. Okay.
Quick question. We went so quickly onto the house that I didn't catch how much damage I took from the dragon.
16.
16, okay.
All right, and that's radiant, so that will cut through all of your defenses. Okay. Meanwhile, in the alleyway, Lysithian, you leap back, and down the alleyway, you can hear... Hello? A 10-towner in torn clothing stumbles, smeared with blood. Hello? Can you help me? I'm hurt.
Okay, I'm going to follow the voice but be on guard.
Okay. It is a young man, probably about 16 years old. He's rather just soaked in blood. His face is dripping with it. Help! I think I'm gonna die. He stumbles toward you.
Okay, hold on. Does it look like there's anywhere to, like, for him to, like, sit or, like, to duck him out of the way? Is there anything
Yeah, this
around
alleyway
me?
here, there are some old busted up barrels. There are some things just sitting around. What would you like to do?
I'd like to guide him to have him, like, sit down on, like, one of the barrels and, like, kind of, like, lean against it.
Is it bad? He says, gesturing down toward his side. He's kind of got his arm tucked, covering up this big bloody stain.
I'm gonna slowly move his arm out of the way and try to look at it.
What's your armor class?
16.
16. He is going to grab you by the front of your cloak. Not doing any damage at the moment. He's going to grab you by the front of your cloak and leer up at you.
Alright.
This body will do nicely. And then he's going to melt into a doppelganger shape.
Wonderful. So, it's my turn,
It's your
yeah?
turn now. Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I'm going to, am I grappled or can I get away from him?
You can, so your cloak is grappled. He didn't do a very good roll. Basically, you can shrug your cloak off.
Cool. I'm gonna shrug myself out of my cloak and back off and throw a meteor at him.
All right, that's a dex save for me.
Lysithian.
Oh god, do me double damage, please.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
I think we will do double damage on a botch.
Oh goodness.
I think that's more fun.
Well,
It is.
Vistra would
So
be
how do
another
you
30
wanna-
points in the hole if we did that.
I was gonna say, how
Vistra
do you
would
want to
be
do double
down.
damage?
I'll roll me double dice.
Okay, just making sure because sometimes people like to just double the amount.
No,
so
no,
it's
no.
going to
Roll
be
more
6.
dice for fun.
14 damage.
14 damage. All right, you are going to strike him directly with it. He is going to hiss, and you are going to see his facial features morph into a bunch of different shapes out of anger. And oh god, like what can he do to you?
Can he even steal her body?
I don't know if he can steal their body. I mean, like he
Their
can
body,
steal. He
yeah.
can steal Lysithian's body.
Oh, so
But-
like the elfy part.
The elfy part,
The
yeah,
form.
yeah. Oh, you hit me with a meteor.
Technically, too.
See, if I had hit you with that first round, I would have done so much extra damage. You weren't.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, no, I only hit him with one of the meteors. So.
All right, he is going to snarl, and yeah, he's going to attack again.
Cool.
He,
Wants
all
that
right.
body.
I've never been a wizard before. He's going to surge at you and is going to hit you with one of the 2 hits. He swings his fist in a wide
Shield.
arc. Oh! What does that raise your AC to?
Let me just double check that because it's been a momo. Plus 5, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. is now
Okay,
my
you're going to
AC.
knock his hand away.
Cool, I'm gonna mark that off.
That's awesome.
All right, your shield is going to erect.
Can't
Ka-chang!
forever.
Yeah, he's going to use his movement to run the hell away at this point. You're too much. You get a free attack.
Dope sauce.
More like doppel sauce.
Double sauce!
As he's running away, I'll actually allow it to be one of the meteors.
Oh, that's my last meteor, so I'm gonna. So
I've-
he's got to make a dex save then, because it's not even a roll.
Okay. I'm gonna make it that with disadvantage because he's looking away and running like a coward. So that's gonna be a flat fail.
Dope. So that's gonna be 11.
Okay, 11 points of damage. He is going to be struck in the back and is going to shriek as he falls to the ground, looks over at you, and is going to try to crawl into like the basement window of one of these buildings nearby. But it's your turn before he gets that action. What do you do?
Oh shit! I thought that was my turn.
No, that was your reaction. I let you do that as your attack of opportunity.
Okay, I was like, what?
Because it was dope.
But I already threw a meteor first. Was that not my turn?
That was your turn. Then he tried to run away from you without disengaging.
Yeah, and then I threw another one as the
Yeah.
reaction.
So now it's your turn because that was on his turn that he did that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I let you do something cool.
Okay, I was just.
You're ruining it.
I got confused. Sorry that I'm following the rules.
Hey, the
Rules
rule
are
is
for
we have
chumps.
fun.
Whatever.
There's no rules except Callie's rules.
Cool. I'm just gonna firebolt him.
Nice.
And road rules.
I
I don't think that's gonna hit, but let's see.
He's belly crawling.
11.
11 is not going to hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, the firebolt strikes the side of the building, and he's going to scream and bonelessly wriggle through the small cellar hole. With that, back on the main street, you see the dragon take to the sky again and let out a roar. And then it banks again and starts heading north. It's leaving East Haven.
Shit.
And heading straight for Caer Donoval. What do you do?
So, did I have any chance when it had swooped down below the 100 feet again to hit it?
No, because you didn't save a reaction.
Nuts.
Yeah. Sorry. So as it banks back up, it is going to take off to the north. You've managed to repel it from East Haven.
Well, we're screwed.
How long is it to get to Caer Donoval from here?
A
I can't
long time with
remember.
no dog sleds.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll have to steal some.
That's exactly what Katerina was thinking. So, like, how long is it with dog sleds?
With dog sleds, it is... one moment. It is... 4.5 hours.
Jesus.
Let me double check that number, though. I did the math earlier, but I want to double check this to make sure. Caer Donoval. Yes, Caer Donoval to East Haven is 9 hours on foot. So that would be 4.5 hours in a sled.
How far away from the stables?
From here, let me roll percentiles to see if they are still intact. All right, they are only partially burned down. You are about 10 blocks away.
Okay, yeah, she is going to make a beeline for the stables because she needs to source some dog sleds.
All right, I want you to make me... Are you just running straight away?
Yeah, she's gonna. Does she have to run past the group to get there, or?
You will have to run past a number of people on the street, yes. There are dozens milling around here. East Haven is a large town of about 1,000 formerly.
Does she have to run past any of the party members?
The other party members? Yes, you will have to run past everyone except Lysithian, who is probably making their way back to the main street. So
Yes.
they're emerging from the alleyway kind of behind you as you're running away.
So yeah, Katerina's just gonna start running towards the stables, and as she runs past the group, she's gonna be like, "I'm heading to the stables, getting us some sleds."
Make sure that idiot doesn't get killed, Velen is going to say to two of the surviving kobolds, who are going to...
Allie's gonna go whiz. She's right in the courtyard still. Or the open space. She never moved.
You guys
Alright.
good to grab the dogs. I might take a little bit of a harassed. I'm quite hurt.
I don't think we have time for a rest.
Okay.
Exactly, Vistra. Get your ass up.
Now,
Okay, I will take it on the sleds then.
Vistra, what's your armor class?
16.
Cool.
Oh no.
All right.
Vistra's dead.
A hatchet is going to embed itself in the side of your ribs, thrown by one of the townspeople nearby as they snarl at you.
Rude.
You are going to take 4 points of slashing damage, and since you're out of your rage now, that's full.
Ow.
The townsfolk are milling around. One of them snarls, "It's another one of those Duragar!" and hurls the axe into your side.
Yo, guys, I'm from this fucking town. I own the brewery. Piss off.
Brewery burned down a while ago.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed about that, but doesn't mean you have to fucking throw an axe at me.
Stay away.
They're not my people. I was fucking killing them. Did you not see me in bed mine?
You're not our people. Foreigner, go away. You brought this on us.
Did not. I'm trying to save you from that bloody dragon.
Meanwhile, nearby, you can hear the sounds of wailing inside of a collapsed building. The wailing gets louder, but luckily it stops soon after. The building collapses the rest of the way, cutting all noise from within. As you're running through the town, the rest of you, you notice that the chaos has brought out the worst in some 10-towners. About 20 feet away from the stable, across the way at one of the remaining houses, you see 2 thugs in cold weather clothing beating an old woman, stealing a bag of wrapped food. "Give it to us! Give it to us! You're not going to need it where you're going! Come on, lady! You ain't got much life left in you anyway. Hand it over, or else you'll be eating teeth." What do the 4 of you do? 4 of us, I suppose.
How far away is this from that?
Firebolt one of the men.
Sounds good. Make me an attack roll. Callie.
How far away is it from like the
17
100 feet of my spell?
Yeah, we're going to say just on the edge.
They get lightning struck.
Okay.
I'm going to angle it so it hits them and not the old lady.
It was 17 to hit on
Okay.
mine.
Roll me damage for that. Use
I'd also like to say Vistra ran with them. She wasn't going to stay behind. She was going to run
Well,
with them.
you were in a conversation for a good 30 seconds there.
Okay, then after she took off after them.
Remember,
17.
speaking takes... Oh, God. Speaking takes time.
No.
Oh, wow, these guys are
13 damage.
13 damage. All right, you're going to firebolt the one that was talking about feeding her teeth. The firebolt's going to strike him in the face. You're going to see his flesh begin to burn as he spins around. He reaches down to grab a knife just in time for a lightning bolt to strike next to them. He is going to be thrown back through the window of the house dead. His friend is going to be struck by lightning and is going to roar, turn around. What the hell?
Katerina's gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
Okay.
Shut you hit a little old lady.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is, I'm pretty sure that's
As
gonna
Callie
be.
runs by.
That's gonna be a unnatural 20.
All right, that's going to hit. Roll me damage.
Ah! That is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 damage.
12 damage. All right, your crossbow is going to catch him in the stomach, and he is going to stumble back and collapse onto the ground, bleeding into the snow.
Does the little old lady shank him?
Little old lady is going to whimper and head back into her house and very, very quickly shove the body that's hanging half out of her window back onto the street.
That's fair.
The stables are not in good condition. The dogs that are still there are penned up, and as you rush inside, you'll see that the stable master is dead on the ground, struck by an errant beam from the ceiling. All right, and 1 moment. Okay. You rolled a 70% before, Christine, so... okay. As you go inside, you will hear the sound of panicked whimpering. Part of the stable is collapsed in on itself, and as you round the corner, you will see that of the 16 dogs that were penned here, 8 of them, no, just 7, are dead on the ground, crushed in by falling debris or burned by a lantern that tipped over and lit their bedding on fire. The others yelp and pull to the back of the pen, eyeing you with large, white eyes. What do you do?
We have What's-Her-Face with us.
Yes,
Can you raise those ones?
not a problem. Help the other ones out first.
Animal handling check to try and calm the dogs.
Sure. Now,
Yeah, exactly.
there is collapsed roofing in the way, but animal handling with disadvantage, absolutely disadvantage.
Okay, coming up. Oh, I got a good roll either way.
Okay.
We're looking at 18.
Okay. With some effort, you are going to be able to to open the gate and coax them out.
23.
Okay. They are going to swarm around you. Basically panicking, licking you, whimpering. These dogs are badly emotionally damaged. It's at this point that Vistra is going to arrive behind you. Valen is going to continue chanting, Vala Kalalumbara. And the dogs are going to suddenly, you're going to hear, as bones reset, sinew laces itself back over top of destroyed meat. And the dead dogs are going to stand and eye you with an eerie stillness. There's only 2 sleds here. We're going to have to pair up.
Well, at least there's enough for each.
Let's use the dead ones because they won't need to stop.
That was
what
my
we're
thought.
Doing.
Okay, I
That's
just
why
want to
they're
make sure.
res.
I got here later, guys. I'm sorry.
That's why they're standing up all res.
I know. I got them all. I saw her doing the blah, 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 blah stuff. I was a bit distracted.
Callie's gonna pat all the other dogs and kind of like, okay. I'm gonna use speak with animals
Okay.
and tell them, like, that the townsfolk are gonna be a bit crazy. Be careful.
Run.
I'm gonna point them in the right direction to go to, like, towards Brinchander. Go there.
Wait, what are you telling them?
What?
What are you telling them? Valen says.
Telling them to go to Brinchander. So far, it's not going that way.
They're going to kind of wag their tails in assent.
All the townspeople are going crazy. I don't know that they'd hurt them, maybe.
And they're going to run out into the snow and start heading toward Brinchander with a wag of thanks. One of them is going to pause for a moment and sniff at the jowls of another that looked very similar to it. Perhaps a littermate? It's going to whine low and sad in its throat as the other one eyes it with undead indifference. And is going to take off running into the night. We have no time. We banged it up pretty good. Maybe this time we can stop it.
Yeah, let's go.
As you rush on to the sleds, you drive north towards Caer Donoval. As you do, you can see the extent of damage that's taken to East Haven. Almost 200 people lie dead in the snow. You find yourselves having to veer around their corpses. The militia. The militia is everywhere. None of them standing. Most of them roasted, but not all of them. Some of them skewered by picks. As you're riding, you'll see Captain Argla, the woman who you met with before, lying in the doorway of a collapsed house, laying atop her knees, the bottom half of her face missing from a war pick strike. Town Hall is destroyed. But the town's not all gone. You managed to rout it as it was finishing up one of its major passes. And so you push north, in hopes that you can save something. As you're riding, Valen will say to you, if it's headed up in a circle, that means that our only chance to get it, our last chance, is Caer Konig.
Right.
Then it'll head towards Tourmaline. There's no way we can make it across the Dwarven Valley before it swoops back down. If you have spells, have them at the ready.
You got it.
As you plunge...
Callie was gonna get on the same sled as Vistra
Okay.
and use Cure Wounds a couple times.
Thank you.
Sounds good. All right.
If I had to put a value to my hit points, it would be 90% gone.
Now, you can take a short rest between these times.
Good. I might
thank
save
God.
the cure wounds, then I'll use all my 7 hit dice and
Well, let me double check this. Can you... Yeah, you're riding quickly, so if you're not driving the sled...
I was gonna
you
say
can take a
that
short rest.
Vistra would say someone else needs to drive. She needs to kind of bandage her radiant self off.
Yeah, Katerina isn't driving for once either. She needs to recoup all of those bardic inspirations she burned.
So 22, Vistra.
22.
Okay, that's nice. That's a
All right.
we'll do that, and then I'll. Yeah. That's a little bit better. Also spend some hit die because
Honestly, for this sort of fight, I'm not going to be using level 1 slots.
Yeah.
True.
Nothing I have for like a fight uses level 1, so all it is Cure Wounds and Healing Word. So
You know what? I'll take
Yeah.
those, man.
You press on toward the north as the sun begins to rise, casting a dim glow across Icewind Dale. But already you are seeing the smoke rising from Caer Dineval. What you find there, we'll find out in just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back.
need a Charlie break.
You need a Charlie break. I'm sorry. Welcome back. As you continue northward, following along the edge of Loch Dinneshere, it's not too long, but kind of an eternity before you are hitting the road and finding yourselves propelled by the undead sled dogs that Valen has raised. As you are headed north, what are you all doing? You've got about 4 hours before you're going to make it to Caer Dineval. Because what you have to do basically to get there, you have to go all the way back to the crossroads on the east way and then up. This is why it sucks, because this thing can go straight. The dragon
Yeah.
flies
What?
north.
And
I
so,
am gonna take some of that to short rest and use a couple of my hit dice.
Sounds good?
yeah, I'm gonna do a couple hit dice as well. But then so we were trying to head it off in Caer Konig, right?
If you do not hit it off in Caer Konig, you will not catch it.
Okay. But we're not expecting to be able to catch it in Caer Dineval, right? Because of how much faster it is?
Probably not.
Okay, so I am going to use Sending, my last 3rd level spell.
Okay.
I'm going to send a message to the speaker of Karakunig.
Okay.
Basically, just saying, Chardalian dragon attacking. Prepare to defend the town.
Maybe evacuate?
I'll say evacuate, run, get out of there for it raises. It's gonna raise it to the ground.
Yeah. Evacuate anyone who can't. Evacuate anyone who can't fight.
Okay. So that is unlimited range. You send a short message to someone you are familiar with. Okay, so that is what you send?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. So I'm just making a note for future here. Okay, very interesting.
Okay. And then there's no way that I could do what we were talking about.
All right, so you approached me in a side chat to ask if you could figure out how that ray gun works on the way.
Yay.
So what you can do is, it doesn't actually tell me how long it takes to do these checks. So sure, you can go ahead. Make me an intelligence check. You may make me one check with advantage.
Okay. Advantage check coming up. And that's an int check, you said?
Just int, yes.
That is going to be 19.
19, okay. Good. All right, so you're making some progress on this, actually. You're kind of figuring, okay, so that looks like a release lever. That looks like the actual... Okay, that's how you actually operate it. Okay, interesting. All right, make me another roll.
Just flat?
Just flat, yes.
That's going to be a 17.
17? Okay, and that must be how you... Okay, so that's the triggering mechanism. Okay. You think you've almost got it. Make me one more roll.
19.
19. Yeah, you think you figured this out. This thing has a limited number of shots. You're not sure how many. You also know that there is a crack running along the side of it.
Oh.
That does not look particularly good. And it's a crack running along where you think that whatever's powering it is. That might not be good. It has a number of shots in it. One moment while I calculate how many it has.
Before it explodes.
You think that it probably has... whatever it holds, it's full of about half that many right now. There's a little meter that actually glows slightly.
Okay.
It's about halfway down. There's a crack running through the screen on it. Little laser pistol you're holding in your hands. Mike, whenever you use this weapon, I need you to tell me what you roll.
Okay.
Cool.
Like the attack.
I
damage?
need the dice before any modifiers.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, she's doing this, you know, like she's just gonna be like chilling in the sled, and
Okay.
she's just kind of doing this like off on the side. So
Okay. You think you might have figured this out. For your knowledge, this is 3d6 radiant on a hit.
3d6 radiant.
Yep. And you have a range of 40, 120. So 120 is your far range.
Cool. And then just tell you what I rolled before any mods.
Yes, please.
Okay. Now that's on the attack roll, not the damage roll, or?
That is on the attack roll.
Okay, cool. I got it.
All right. As you continue north. Are you all doing anything else?
That's it.
No.
All right. Caer Dineval is a wreck. A smoldering ruin. The castle has survived. That once housed the Black Knights, it's holding up. But all of the buildings aside from the castle, including the uphill climb and Dinev's Rest, are destroyed. However, as you are going through, you will see no fewer than 9 ogre-sized Duragar sieging the castle. What do you do? Who knows how many you don't see?
I think probably just keep going.
Yeah, we have to get to the dragon. Hopefully the castle
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
hold
the
on.
dragon's
It's a
gonna
big
fuck 'em
castle.
up. Yep.
Okay.
Going after the fucking dragon.
Okay, sounds good. From here, it's not terribly far. Caer Dineval is about an hour north of here. You can see the smoke rising in the fading daylight. As you make it up to Caer Konig, you will hear the sound of the dragon swooping overhead, bellowing that strange roar of its again. Frozen Far Expeditions explodes underneath its breath weapon. And you are going to be entering the side of Caer Konig. About half of the town is destroyed, burned to the ground. It's almost done its job here. This is your last chance. Can I get everyone to roll me initiative?
I'm gonna right up.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
23.
21.
Nice.
I rolled a
14.
19.
What did you say, Robin?
14.
Okay. All right, so what I have is I have Callie at the top, followed by Lysithian? Or Katerina?
I said
Lysithian.
21.
Okay.
I got 19.
Okay, you got 19. My dex mod is not great.
My
Okay.
dex mod is fairly good, so it's
And
4.
what did you get, Vistra? You got a 14?
Yeah. Not as perky on the initiative to this one.
All right, so Callie, Lysithian, Katerina, the dragon, Vistra, Valen. And as well, you are going to see... Boom, yes. Let's see, D12. Okay.
Did we see any people as we're coming? Like villagers?
Not at the moment. As you rush into the town, you're about 300 feet away from the dragon as it blows Frozen Far expeditions to hell. It arcs its breath, and a moment later, the inn explodes. The inn that you stayed in not 2 nights ago. All right, ladies and friends, this is it. Valen says, throwing up mage armor. Callie, it is your turn. What do you do? The sled is barreling. You're moving about 90 feet per round.
Okay.
You are about, like I said, I think I said 300?
Yeah.
Yeah.
300? Do you guys want to... This round's probably a wash.
I can't do anything until 120 feet.
The dragon is going... Okay.
I would like to. Okay, what would I
300.
grab?
Okay.
I'm just going to double check the fly speed of something real quick.
Okay.
And
Sound.
of course, I don't have any more uses of Dimension Door.
Well, that's life.
That's life.
Okay. I'm going to polymorph myself into a giant owl,
Okay.
and I'm going to, because I know she can hit hard, and if I get her on top of there, she could fuck it up. I'm going to grab Vistra
Okay.
by her shoulders.
What is your strength as a giant owl?
Let me double check that. It's a 13.
Okay. Sounds good. So you're only going to be able to move your base speed in the first, your base flight in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is 60 feet.
60 feet? Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so that is going to move you to 240 feet away. And Callie is at 300 feet. Okay. And sorry, I'm just jotting this down on paper so I have everybody there. Okay, so Callie, you are holding your action. Lysithian, you polymorph yourself into a giant owl and grab Vistra. Katerina, what do you do?
There's nothing I can really do until I get within 60 feet.
Sounds
So
good. All right,
I'm just
so
holding.
you are going to, on initiative 10, which is right beneath Valen, move forward. All right, the dragon is going to turn and look in your direction, and you are going to see out of the grill that is its front mouth. Its front mouth, what am I saying? The grill that would be where its teeth would be. It begins to glow between the grill's red hot as it looks at you with malevolence. As you ride into the center of town, you notice that there aren't any bodies here. The front door of one of the buildings smashes open as a Duragar steps outside. It looks annoyed, but no one looks more annoyed than the Chardalian dragon. You can sense its malevolence, and at that, it spins in the air and heads directly toward you. I need all of you to make me a dex save.
Coming up.
Okay.
I'm sure glad
It's gonna
I'm
be
good at Dex.
19.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
Oh my god, can we please say that Lysithian Dex is
23.
I mean, technically, yeah, because I would be
You're flying me.
You can't
actually,
do anything.
make it
I
with
just-
disadvantage because you're carrying her.
Dicks, okay. All right, that's still pretty good. That's going to be 15.
15. All right. So,
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could have been my 5 that I rolled for me.
all right.
I'm not dexterous at all. Apparently, the dice don't like me when I do roll dex.
Okay, so that is. All right. So, that is going to be. What did you get, Callie? Callie got a nat 20. Katerina, you got a 19.
23.
23. Okay, Callie and Katerina, you're going to take 15 points of radiant damage. Lysithian and Vistra are going to take 31.
Ouch.
As it lets out a horrible roar and blasts you as you are approaching, and it is going to. It can. Here's the beautiful thing about this, guys. Its breath weapon isn't that powerful, but it has a 120-foot reach.
Ouch.
So I'm down as the giant owl.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I have 19 hit points as a giant owl.
Okay, so real quick, I need.
That cuts through.
So here's the deal. Vistra, you are going to take. You were flying 45 feet. How high above the ground were you?
I had probably gone up like
Kind of diagonal?
kind of diagonal.
Okay, so I'm using a variant rule because you are a flyer. So normally I would subtract your flight speed from the falling damage because you can kind of glide. You can't really do that in this case because you're popping out of that form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you half damage from the fall because you well, no, I guess you did just pop. Yeah, you just popped.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm imagining them like popping in and then like
know what?
twirling down.
So that's going to be 10 points of bashing damage for, bludgeoning for each of you as you fall.
We should have just waited till we were close. And then you should have done the eagle thing.
I tried. I
It's
fucking
okay.
tried.
It's
so that
okay.
means
So that means we're within 920 feet of it then.
you
Yeah.
are within 120 feet now. It surges ahead and is going to. It's going to use a fun thing. It is going to crash to the ground directly ahead of you and roar at you again. That roar. And as you barrel forward, you are actually going to be within 60 feet of it.
Yes.
Well, does my held action come into account at all then?
And what was your held action again? It was...
Waiting for when it was within 120 feet of me.
All right, and what were you doing with that?
I'm going to attempt to spell magic at a 4th level.
Dispel magic on what?
It. You can attack it at a magical creature with Dispel Magic. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make it an ability check using your spellcasting ability. I don't know that this is going to work. But I'm thinking I'm going to attempt it and see if something gives. Like it's flight or anything gives on it.
You know what? That's an inventive idea.
The spell magic is 120 feet. I have a 4th level slot that I can't really use because I don't have any good 4th level spells.
You know what? You can make me an ability check.
Okay. So at 4th level, you automatically end effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of spell you slightly
It is
used.
above. So you can make this roll. However, you have to make it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend my inspiration to make it at base.
Yes, you may.
And, I can't add my determination to this, I don't think. It's not a proficiency roll.
Oh, fair.
I don't think.
I don't believe you had your...
Well, I guess it's do you add proficiency to ability checks?
Yeah.
If it's spellcasting? Because that wisdom is my
Yes.
proficient one then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I
would.
might.
If it's a spellcasting roll, it should be, yeah.
Okay. So would I be adding my spell attack bonus
No.
to this? Okay.
No, you would not. So basically, it's kind of like an ability check using just your raw brains and proficiency. Which is
Using your
actually, it's
spellcasting
basically the
ability.
same thing as a spellcasting attack. Yeah. That's basically what you're
Yeah,
doing.
because you're using your spellcasting ability.
That's basically right. Yeah.
So it would be prof plus wisdom.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
As far as I understand, yes.
Sweet. Well, I rolled really well,
Okay.
so I'm pretty happy about that.
Okay.
So I am going to add determination then and double my prof on this.
Sounds good. All right, and that was with Plat. What'd you get?
1 second.
Okay.
29.
29. Okay.
I rolled a 19.
So, what I'm gonna do is allow you to temporarily short out one of its powers.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin to see which of them you.
Flight.
Do you want? Well, wings are a physiological effect, so
Well,
that
I don't know if maybe like there's
Okay.
a specific spell that helps it fly.
You know
or
what?
something.
I'm gonna let you do this. Go ahead and roll me any dice, and tell me if you get even or odd.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 to give myself lots of options.
Yeah.
I mean, it's even or odd, so go ahead.
I know, but still. Even with a nat 20.
Okay. Sounds good. Good to know. All right. So basically, I'll have to make a. Okay, cool. I know how I'm going to handle this. All right. So casting a magical effect as it rushes forward, you are going to be propelled by your sleds, and let's see, you're about 60 feet away at this point, and I am going to hold my action. Yep. I'm gonna hold a reaction. Vistra, you're up. What do you do? You
I'm
are
pretty
60
upset.
feet away from it.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset.
Okay.
I'm
What are you gonna do?
gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage.
You're that upset? Good.
And I might be doing something insanely stupid.
Hey, insanely stupid's pretty good. So.
I'm gonna bonus action dash 70 feet and take 2 big fucking gollops at it with my great axe.
Cool. Make me a wisdom save.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna use my determination, and that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Sounds good. Rush forward. Go ahead and make me those attacks.
Well, I'm gonna do the recklessly.
Sure.
I feel like if you're gonna attack me back, you're gonna hit me anyway, no matter without advantage or not.
Sure. You rush forward.
So stupid. That's a crit on the first one,
Okay.
and that is a 19 on the second.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll me damage.
I'm so terrified. You sound so chill about this. I'm terrified.
Right? Like
He's got
this-
DM poker face, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
We're all
I
scared.
spent too much time wearing that wig over the weekend, Hayden. I just
Sure
don't.
did.
Yeah, I did. Can't you hear my voice is smoother and more sonorous? Until I start playing a goblin, you know. Get the spittle out of my chin. Yeah, you know how it is. I want to play a dumb NPC like right now. I'm tired of playing this stupid dragon.
It could be a dumb NPC. We could just hit it right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's smarter than you are.
4 points.
Probably.
of
34 points?
damage.
Can you...
44.
44?
44.
Cool. All right, rushing forward, you slam your axe into its frame twice, leaving resounding gouges in the side of it. It is rather perturbed.
Yeah, I bet. I am such an idiot. I am such an idiot.
Valen is still
can't
about
do
60 feet
anything else.
back. Valen is going to...
Aren't I ahead of Valen?
You already...
I
We're still in
haven't.
the first round.
Yeah, you're on the first round, dude. You said you
Oh,
didn't
okay.
do anything. You said you couldn't do anything until it was 120 feet, and you didn't save an action. So, Valen is going to cast, I guess, Chill Touch? A little bit of Chill Touch? Nope. Pew! A Chill Touch ray flies over from a nearby building. A pair of Duragar step out, and one of them, let's see, counting to the count of 4. Vistra, you're up in the front, so you don't count. Valen. Valen is... Oh, shit.
Valen get immolated.
I don't think Duragar are very good at immolation.
That's fair.
There is a crunch in the snow, and you are going to see a war axe slam into the side of Valen as she rides by on the sled. That's going to deal 16 points of damage into her side, which is not great for a wizard. I'm going to put that out there. And she is going to let out a rough yell. 2 other Duragar are going to charge, beginning to grow up to giant strength, and are going to run directly... One of them is going to run directly in front of the path of the sleds. The other is going to rush up behind Vistra. Vistra!
Uh-oh.
You are actually going to be missed somehow, as you are going to instinctively duck to the side of their blow, somehow feeling it coming as it slams into the ground. The other is going to angle themselves to right where the dogs are pulling, and is going to take a swing at Callie. Callie, that is going to be a 19.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, now this is a swole ass one. All right. You know what? That could be worse. As you're going by, it's going to rake you for 7 points of piercing damage. All right, and you are within 60 feet of the dragon, and it is a new round. Callie, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to use my movement to get that much closer to it.
Okay,
So I think I'm going to probably just jump off the sled at this point and
Sounds good.
tuck and roll.
sounds good. All right.
And get another 20 feet closer.
Sounds good.
So I'm within about 40 feet of it.
Yep.
Call lightning.
Okay. And does that go off in
Again,
the first
so-
round?
You make an attack at the time.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'm hitting it with a lightning bolt. It needs to make me a dex save.
Okay, I have a 13.
You do not save.
Okay. Roll me damage.
23 points of lightning damage, please.
23 points of lightning damage. A bolt of lightning strikes through its back, connecting to the ground. It's going to let out a roar of pain. That, honestly, it sounds like Mechagodzilla. I can't do this and save my pipes, so, you know.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, you gotta get the idea. I mean, like, that's why I made this sound effect. It's... Which I love.
That's great.
And actually, as a bonus action, I shapeshift into a direwolf.
Alright, sounds good. You are
I
now
do
a direwolf.
not lose my spell. It is a con, and I already cast it.
That's so cute. I love that about
It
that.
stays up, and I
All
can
right.
still use it.
Lysithian,
That's so cool.
You are up. You are riding on the cart. You're about 60 feet away from this thing. Oh, pardon me. You weren't. You were on the cart, so you dropped out
No,
45
I'm on the
feet.
ground.
So you are math. You're about 70 feet away from where you are.
Cool. Was I knocked prone or?
No, you hit the ground running. I'll say.
Okay. I'm going to use my action, or bonus action to pop a potion. I'm going to use my
about
bonus
60
action
feet
to pop the greater healing potion
Okay.
that we got from heckin' Danica.
Yep. Because in my games, drinking is a bonus action. Also, by the way, everybody take a drink.
I just did. Okay, 4d4. Where's my other fucking d4? There it is. I actually have 44 on me. Yay.
Do you have 44? 44?
No, I wish.
I wish.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Can you imagine dropping 44 d4s on the floor?
I will take that. That is 15 points of healing from that. I will
Nice.
fucking take that.
Beautiful.
Heckin' cool. And then I'm going to use my action to fucking Scorching Ray, this stupid piece of shit.
I dare you.
Actually, am I gonna Scorching Ray? How many? Are there any people ridiculously close to this? Because I might just fucking fireball it.
Vistra.
Fuck. Okay, never
Vistra
mind.
can take it. Vistra can take it.
You know what?
And there's a Duragar right there.
I know there is, but Vistra has been bragging about how good she is today, and I feel like that's going to fuck her.
It is. It is.
So I'm going to Scorching Ray.
Oh, come on, fireball. Okay, fine. It's all good. It's all
Listen here, you piece of shit. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt the wizard to fireball, because I will.
Did you just call God a piece of shit?
No.
I don't care how small the room is. I cast fireball.
I'm sorry. I've learned my lesson.
All right.
Good.
All right, so go ahead and Scorching Ray at the dragon.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. I'm deciding if I'm going to do it just second level or third level. Okay, I'm going to third level.
Okay.
It's very, very quick. So it's going to be 3.
Okay.
So,
And do you make an attack roll for this?
I make an attack roll for each
Oh wait, yeah,
one.
you make three attack rolls. Yeah.
So I'm just going to tell you which one, how many hit, and then I'll roll damage after that.
That sounds
just for
fantastic.
Simplicity. Okay, so 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. 16.
16 is a miss.
Okay. Man, my d20 rolled back over onto an 18. I was like, fuck you. And that's a nat 1. So one of these hit.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So three
that's gonna
of them
be-
will hit. Roll once for Vistra. You botched.
I did botch.
You're
So
punishing me
2d6.
for being so excited about my brand new shiny hit points.
No, that's what happens when you cast a.
No, not that. Not
9
that. No, I meant the
damage.
in general teasing.
Okay, so 9 damage to hit.
And then the one for Vistra.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's another 9.
Okay.
Only one of them hit, so I was rolling for the one
didn't
that
you
would've hit
roll?
Vistra.
You rolled a 23. You're right. One just straight up missed. All right.
Yeah.
So 2 scorching rays lash out. One of them strikes the side of it, and you see the metal. The Chardalian heats up significantly. Another one's going to strike Vistra from behind for 9 points of damage. And Katerina, it's your turn.
Sorry!
All right, so Katerina needs to get within 40 feet. So that's fine. She can easily do that.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
I'm going to start off by making the attack roll, and then I'll narrate.
Sure. What are you doing?
Shooting it
Okay.
with the pew pew.
Sure. Okay.
So that is a 18 flat.
Okay. Go ahead and you can roll me damage.
Okay. All right. So she is going to jump off the sled and run forward a bit, and then so where are we around any buildings yet?
No, you're kind of in the center of town.
I'm in the center of town.
Yeah.
Okay. So then with a 23 on an acrobatics roll,
Okay.
she is going to go like anime style,
Alright.
like jump up the side of a building, pull this gun out.
Where
and
jump
go-
off the side of a building?
Well, not all the way up, but she's like the way anime people shoot guns.
Like the.
Yeah, she wants to do something pretty crazy for this. And that is going to be. Am I adding anything to this damage?
Nope.
No. Okay. That's a 10 radiant.
Well, I guess technically you would add your dex to it because it is a gun.
Then 14 radiant.
Okay, 14 radiant.
I didn't roll very well on that damage,
All right,
unfortunately.
you will leap up the side of a building. So just like against the wall, or
Yeah, like thick wall ride.
by the way, before you ever roll something like that, ask first because you're in the middle of a frozen climate.
Oh, we are in the middle of a frozen
Yeah,
climate.
walls would be covered in ice and like soot and stuff. So, all right. So, skidding along the side of the road, along the side of a wall, miraculously not hitting any of the icy patches. You are going to fire a Zort because it has to make a Zort.
It has to make a
Laser
Zort.
into the side of the dragon. The dragon is going to take a solid hit to the side. Why did I cross out its hit points before I calculated? Boop, boop, boop. That is that. All right. And it is going to pierce the side of its wing. You are going to see the radiant damage kind of just reflect off of its chassis and into its wing, lighting some of the oily leather ablaze. It is pissed. Okay. It is going to. It is its turn now. As you are all directly in front of it, you are going to hear as it begins to power up its breath weapon, and something stalls. Something stalls inside of it that prevents it from actually regenerating this round. Good job, Callie.
Nice.
Yes!
Yes, Callie.
Okay, because that would have probably wrecked everybody.
That was worth a 4th level slot.
It is going to glare in its... You have never seen a metallic creature with no eyebrows, no facial features, but you will just see this illumination of red coals where its eye socket should be, and it is going to be angry. I need all of you to make me, with the exception of Vistra, to make me a wisdom save. Okay. Good job, Malin. Okay.
21.
21?
18.
Okay.
22.
22. Okay, that sounds good. So let's do that. It glowers down at you, and you'll feel this oppressive energy around you. At this point, Vistra, you are directly in front of it. It is going to rear up. This thing is a good 25 feet tall. And so let's just go ahead and do this. It is going to slam its claw down onto the ground, somehow missing you. But the other claw doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And sorry, one sec. Okay. Okay. Vistra, you are in a rage right now, which is probably a good thing.
Yep. I wouldn't have run up to the dragon if I wasn't upset.
Okay. The first attack is... Okay. Go. You're going to take 14 points of slashing damage as the claws rake against you, which drop down to 7. Then
Ooh, okay.
it spins in place, its tail coming up and crashing down for an immense 22 points of damage, which turns into 11 as the tail crushes you into the floor. And then it's going to swipe its wing up and strike you as well, dealing 12 more points of damage.
Is that halved?
It turns into 6, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Now it is your turn.
Sweet. So it's like standing kind
It's
of.
directly in front of you, yes.
Yes,
Leering
but
over you.
I was wondering if I could try and climb it.
Sure, I'll get an opportunity attack against you.
You will? Okay.
Yep.
Fine. I'm gonna do 2 attacks at it then. Wait, no, it gets disadvantage on opportunity attacks. Go for it. I'm gonna attempt to climb the dragon.
Does it?
Yeah, because I'm in my rage. It's one of my abilities.
Oh, that's wild.
Sounds good. All right, so that's going to be...
Heck, you sure you're climbing the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be... another 8 points of damage after reduction.
Okay, it's fine.
As you
Everything's
leap up onto it, you can make me an athletics roll to try to climb it.
Sweet. That's a D12. I don't want to roll D12. I want to roll D20.
Oh, and that reminds me.
No reminding.
Perfect.
That's a 27.
27. All right, you're going to be able to climb it, which is going to take you out of the Duragar's range that was right next to you.
Right, I forgot about him. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're not going to forget about this, though. That is going to be an additional 15, 27, 31 points of piercing damage, which halves down to, let's say 31?
Yeah.
15.
How's your 3-digit hit points there, Vistra?
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
We're
fine. All right, so
totally
you
fine.
begin to climb up the side of the dragon with your movement. What would you like to do? You are on the side of it. You climb up its arm.
I'm gonna just try and just swing at my axe
All
with
right,
him.
go ahead. Make me your 2 attacks.
That's wild.
Oh, this is like what I wanted to do this whole game. When we find out we were fighting this giant dragon, I'm like, I want to climb on its back and fucking.
I'm choosing you for something, by the way.
I'm scared.
As you should be.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20 to hit
That
for
will
the
hit.
first one.
All right.
And a 23 to hit. Those were not reckless this time.
Though they're not reckless.
No,
Aw,
they're not. They were with. No, I just want to roll straight.
That's too bad. You couldn't.
Fine.
You couldn't roll straight.
Fine.
There's so many not being straight jokes that I could make right now, but
I'm
getting.
just-
I've done a lot of math tonight, so I'm getting sleepy.
I'm stressed.
I'm doing combat math.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hurt that one. Oh, and that's max damage for the second one. That's always lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got. So it's 17 for the first hit and 19 for the second hit.
Okay, so. Okay, 19 for the second.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great. You start slamming your axe down into its thick hide, starting to cut into like the shoulder and throat area of it.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
start cutting into it. Clang, 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 clang. Oh, you're starting to peel it open like a can opener. You're really strong. Oh, God. So cool. You're so cool, Vistra. Vistra. You are going to take 13 points of necrotic damage. Valen is going to raise her hand and hit you with Chill Touch that lashes out of her hand as her eyes kind of glaze over for a moment. She was the only one who failed that save.
Oh no!
Also, Vistra's gonna pass out.
All right, Vistra, you
And
collapse.
fall off the dragon.
All right. The Duragar is going to spend an action to hit you with his axe. You're going to fail a death save.
Oh no.
Oh, pardon me, his pickaxe. You fall to the ground. He's going to bury his axe in the side of your chest. Okay, that's his action. The other two Duergar are going to rush up. One of them is going to take a swing. Lysithian, you're the farthest one back, so the ogre-sized one is going to charge you. 14?
Nope, because I have mage armor.
All right, the pickaxe that is the size of you is going to slam into the ground. You're going to hear in Dwarven. Do you speak Dwarven? Remind me again.
I do.
Okay. I'm going to split you in half, you fucking elf. And he doesn't. But
No.
he tries, and that's what's important.
He does try.
He doesn't. Okay, another one is going to rush up and, oh, you know what? Katerina, you were being fancy. Let's see how fancy you are with a pickaxe in you. Yeah, you can be less fancy. There's going to be 9 points of piercing damage as this giant Drugar and slams a pickaxe into your thigh.
Ow.
All right.
Ow, my
and
thigh.
It is the top of the initiative. Callie, you're up. Vistra has fallen off of the dragon, which sounds like a metaphor for her addiction issues, and is being impaled by a Duergar who is trying to end her.
Well, I guess I will have to take the time to deal with him.
Okay.
So, a massive direwolf pounces on him from behind
He's pretty big too, so this is kind of like a dog jumping on a normal-sized dude.
and just
Make me your attack roll.
yeah. Unfortunately, Vistra is incapacitated.
Yep. So you don't get pack dynamics.
Oh, come on.
However, I
She is
rolled a
from the grave.
17.
What's that?
I rolled a 17 though, so
17's pretty solid. Go ahead.
Good set off.
woo, max damage.
Max damage. Beautiful. Oh, and I have advantage on strength saves.
15.
15, and you do not pull him off his feet. He got a nat 20 to stay up. You lunge forward, burying your fangs in. You are going to drop him down into dangerous territory with that bite. We will say, as you rip a chunk of his midsection out through the cold weather gear. Doing anything else with your round? Do
I
you
guess
use,
I only
do you use
use-
call lightning for your bonus action?
I cannot. It's an action.
Okay.
It is an action, unfortunately.
All right.
I'm quite sure that even calling it down on the next turn is an action.
All right, sounds good. And what are you doing as a bonus action? Anything?
There's nothing really I can do.
Okay. All
You
right.
can't cast as a wolf.
That's true.
That'd be cool, though.
That'd be dope.
Well, you can eventually do that. I think it's like 18th level. You can do that. It's pretty dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Magic wolf. All right, Lysithian, you're up. Lysithian, there is
Okay.
a giant Duergar trying to skewer you with its pickaxe.
Alright, so he can go fuck himself. That's going to be a fucking firebolt from me.
Okay, you're attacking him. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and make me an attack.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So that's going to be 27 to hit.
Please roll me double damage.
I'm going to.
Please. I want it.
You do? Well, here it comes.
Oh no.
10. So this, that's a 1, so it's going to be 10. 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. All right. You are going to light him on fire. And he's going to scream in your face as the fire takes his beard and hair with it. Beautiful hit. Or are you doing anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions, so is he dead or is he just like
He's just on fire and angry.
cool? I'm unfortunately not a rogue wizard, so I can't disengage. So I'm going to just stay where I am,
Sounds good.
and that's me.
All right, Katerina, you are up. There is a Duergar directly in your face, brandishing his war pick.
Okay, and then there's a dragon pretty close to me as well.
There's a dragon about, I think you said about 30 feet away? Yeah.
About 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like either of these things, but and then the Duragar that Callie is currently fighting, that's trying to poke Vistra to death.
Yeah.
How close is he to the dragon?
5 feet.
He's 5 feet.
He's about 5 feet in front of the dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess 10
okay.
feet because he was kind of pinning Vistra. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations on me.
I don't believe you can do that.
No, it's for my
College of Eloquence allows it.
Yeah, it's in order to drop your save by that amount.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, it's that thing. So,
All right.
so
sounds good.
I'm going to start off by doing that
On whom?
on the dragon
Okay.
because that is a bigger threat.
Okay.
And that's going to be a -7 for your save, which is
Okay.
let me just
What are you doing here?
casting shatter on you again.
Okay.
So this is going to be a con save with disadvantage for you.
Okay. Oh, actually, hold on a sec.
And actually, that's a 10-foot radius sphere. So I could cast that and get that Duragar that is trying to pin Vistra as well in there.
Cool. You'll get Vistra too.
And
Yeah,
Callie.
that'll make
And
her fail a
Callie.
death. That'll make.
Oh, there's no way I
fail a
can.
death save.
Yeah, there's no way. that I
Nope,
can
not
get
with a
that
sphere.
save. Okay, in that case, I will have that not affect that.
Okay.
So, okay. Did you succeed or fail?
Well, are you doing it or not? Because you were wavering. Are you just you just doing it on the dragon?
I'm just doing it on the dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
So not having it touch Vistra or
Okay.
Callie.
All right. Go ahead and roll me damage.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
16 points of
And-
damage. Okay.
That is thunder damage. So she's gonna cast that and she's gonna be like, "It's time to get thunderstruck."
Okay.
Doof.
All right. And just one moment, please. Boop, 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 boop. All right. How much damage was that?
That was 14, I believe it was.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
Oh crap. Well, Vistra was fell off the back of the dragon, right?
In front.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, so she's gonna just like center it on like the center mass of the dragon, like at the wings,
Okay.
and this thunder damage is just going to, kind of like a chest burster from Alien, like start inside and just go poof, and just explode it from the wings.
So just all gonna go all out, basically?
yeah, like it's
Okay.
just going to just boom.
All right. There is just an explosion, a shockwave of energy as this dragon explodes. Luckily, missing your friends.
Yay!
And the Chardalian dragon is destroyed. Vistra, make me a death save.
Okay. Not in that one. Not in that one.
Can I give her inspiration on death saves?
It's fine. It's fine. I rolled a 12.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Save.
Yeah,
You
but
can never
can't
use inspiration on death saves.
I didn't
can't
think
use
you
anything.
Yeah.
All right, Vistra,
Yeah.
you have one fail, one succeed. Valen is...
I'm gonna have words with Phelan.
You know, when a creature has someone charmed and they die, does the spell persist?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna give her.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. It's a weird thing, so I'm gonna give her a save. Oh yeah, she's back to normal. She is going to. Yeah, Lysithian's the squishy one. Nice. All right. The Duragar that you are facing, Lysithian, is. He's going to raise his pick again. I'm gonna split you in. And he's going to moan as all of the life force is drained out of him by a chill touch.
Nice.
All right, so
Nice.
he's down. All right. The Duragar that is fighting with Callie is going to spin around as the shockwave hits, and is going to roar and try to skewer you, I think. And he's going to do a good job, a pretty good job, Callie. Callie, you are going to take 16 points of piercing damage. All right, and the Duergar next to Katerina is going to roar and is going to recklessly attack you with
That makes
all
sense.
his might. And that could be way better, but it could be way worse.
Hit me with it.
That is going to be 16 points of piercing damage as he gouges you in the arm.
That's not horrible. Not great, not terrible.
It is not great. All right. Now we're back at the top of the initiative with Callie. Callie, the battlefield next to you, you are going to hear a ringing in your ears as this beast has just exploded from within, leaving chunks of Tardalian everywhere around you. It's like a bag of Jiffy Pop that's just burst. Which is how I'm arguing that there's no shrapnel damage, because it kind of just went up and collapsed.
Okay. But there's Duergar still left.
There is the Duergar still next to you, and there's one other fighting Katerina.
I'm going to deal with the one right next to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you make me a concentration save when you took the damage?
I did not. So let me do that real quick. So it was what, 16 damage?
16 damage.
So I think 10 is actually the higher save amount.
Yes, because it's half, or...
Yeah.
I think you'll do it.
Yes, I managed that.
All right, sounds good. All right, and make me an attack
With an
roll.
11.
Oh, God.
It was this close. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit the point right behind him with a lightning bolt. Just kind of give a wolfy grin.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. You can angle it so that it doesn't hit any of you. I will make a dex save. So, are you sure? You know, I mean, I rolled a 2. I'm gonna have to. I need some better dice when I fight you guys. Seriously.
I'm really sure, because I managed to roll max damage. That's 30 points of lightning damage.
He raises his pick to strike you again, and as he does, unfortunately, a metal war pick is a perfect lightning rod. It's going to connect through him, and he is going to collapse in a disgusting heap of Duergar meat. Lysithian, it is your turn again, unless Callie, do you have anything else? I guess not.
I will move to back up Katerina.
Okay, so you rush over to Katerina. Sounds good. All right, Lysithian, what do we got?
All right, so what is going on around?
What is going on? There is a
me?
destroyed Chardalian dragon. A Duergar was just immolated. There's one Duergar left who is fighting Katerina.
Dope sauce. Hi, what up, Firebolt? Actually,
Okay.
is he like a big boy?
He's a big boy.
Okay, if he a big boy, then we going to do something different. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level. So it's going to be just 2. And it's going to be Abu.
Abu?
19, 20, 26 to hit on the first one.
That is going to be a hit.
It's going to be 24 on the other one.
24 on the other one is a hit as well.
Dope. So that's going to be 4d6. Okay. It's going to be 11 points of damage on the first one.
Oh no.
Actually, no, hold on. 11.
Oh no.
19 damage on the first one.
On the first one?
Total. 19 damage total.
Oh man.
Did he pop?
No. Not on the first one.
Yeah, 19 is total.
Oh, it's
'cause
total. Okay, sorry. I thought you were saying 19 on the first one, and I'm like,
No. I started saying the first one. It's like, no, brain, back up.
okay, sorry, that makes more sense. So you are going to strike him, and you are going to wound him deeply as he leers forward. Katerina, he's directly on top of you at this point. He's burning. You can see a spot in his stomach that you can see directly through as the fire eats away at his flesh, bubbling and boiling the fat. What do you do? You're muted.
I am muted. I'm gonna unmute myself first as my bonus action.
Okay. sounds good.
And then I'm gonna stab with my dagger because it'll be super easy to get to, and
That sounds
I'm
good.
gonna try and shove it into that hole in his stomach.
The hole in the stomach. All right, that sounds
Yeah,
like a
so
good
here
place
we
to put
go.
it. That sounds like a good place to put it.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a hit. That's gonna be, is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit is going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Here we go. 1d4 piercing.
Oh God, please.
4.
4 total.
Being a dagger, I can add dex to that, can I? Because it's a finesse.
I would suggest it, but you don't have to.
That'd be 8 damage then.
All right, you are going to shove your fist into the meaty hole in his stomach and push upward, eventually skewering his horse-sized heart. Like it's the
Gross.
size of a horse's heart, not like the size of a horse. Just to clarify what I mean by that. All right, and can you make me a dex save?
Yeah, I'd
Sounds
love to. That is gonna be 24.
Okay, you are going to be able to dodge out of the way before the Duragar falls on you.
Nice.
All right. And with that, I need Vistra to make me a death save.
It's fine.
I was trying to get to you in time.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine though?
It's actually pretty damn naturally 20 fine.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
It is
You-
a nat 20.
You are going to get 2 successes on that and are going to sputter it back to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Hell yeah.
Lying in the wreck next to this dragon. Did you do this?
Oh yeah. What the wow, that was my sweeties.
As you look around, you can see the bodies of the Duragar. There are probably more of them in town, but with the explosion of the giant Charjalian dragon, you can hear the sound of crunching footsteps in retreat. The ones who weren't engaged in the combat seem to not be interested in pursuing such violent confrontation. The snow whirls around you. And can I get a survival roll off of everyone?
Yeah.
That's a botch.
Oh God. Also, hello Raid. Good to see you.
17.
17?
Came in ready to die.
23.
26.
All right. All of you, Lysithian, you're like, yeah, this is great. And then you take a big bunch of snow right in the eyes as you look into the wind.
Great. I see through time.
All right. The rest of you look up and you can see that the fire on the side of the buildings, about half of Caer Koenig is burned to the ground. It's going to be put out soon, though. The blizzard is coming in from the south. It followed you up. Shit. There are still several buildings intact here. Caer Koenig is not a large settlement, but some of the buildings are fairly sturdy. You have some choices here. You could either you could set up here, try to take some shelter, or you could maybe brave the blizzard and try to head back down to Caer Donoval and see if you could do any help there. You'd be running into a blizzard, though.
Probably not the best
Probably
idea.
Take shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is
We won't help them if we end up dead.
yeah.
True.
While we're running around for stuff, is there anything worth looting on the dragon?
It's
Oh, I'm gonna go check what's her face.
what's her face? Valen?
Yeah.
She's clutching her hip a bit, but is otherwise fine. Good job. Looks like we managed to take care of this.
Callie's going to shift back down and boop her with a healing word, I think.
Thank you. Much better.
Or actually, no, cure wounds.
Cure wounds? Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
And Katerina's also gonna go up to Vistra and hit her with a cure wounds as well.
Oh, thank you. What happened? I must have blacked out there real quick, guys. Did I do that or no? Was that not me?
You made a big impact.
You helped.
Take 10 hit points.
Oh, beautiful.
The Valen is going to look around and, well, I'm glad she's okay. That thing looked at me in this wave of hate. Rolled over me.
Also, that's why you hit me with that. Yeah, I was getting blasted up there, and then you just kind of finished me off.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm glad it
It's
didn't
all-
kill you.
Yeah. I mean, you could have just used me for your after.
I would have.
I don't know if I do. You dead know that they're dead, or is it like is my soul gone?
The Dame Judi Dench looking wizard looks at you and kind of gives you one of these. Eh.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
fair.
I appreciate you didn't kill me then, because I like myself a little bit.
It's
I'm learning to love myself, but you know.
whatever is going on here. That power that it used. It's what I've read about Chardalian. It's not good stuff.
No, it must have. That's what must have
Destroy
been.
it? Because there's all these bits of now Chardalian sitting here.
I'll try not to touch any of it.
Do you think if I shot a fireball or something at it, it might do something?
No.
Still have that lightning storm.
Yeah, true. Or would it just infuse
think-
it with more magic?
I think it would probably just infuse it with magic. You saw how resistant that thing was to... Alright, it's
True.
getting too bleeding cold out here.
Let's go inside somewhere. Worst
Yeah.
comes to worst, I can pop us up a dome.
Okay.
Some walls.
To the south of the ruined Care, you will find that there is still one building left intact that... oh wow, really? That you would not expect. So that's the single line there, that's the single line there. Standing lonely by itself, its stable completely burned away. The hook, line, and sinker. That old tavern still stands tall.
Oh, good.
It's been ransacked. You can see heavy dwarven footprints leading out into the snow. They're fairly old. As you hunker down inside and await the storm, await the storm's passing, what do you talk about? You'll all heal up?
Oh, good.
That's nice.
So,
I was down to 15.
we're just short resting or long?
I'm not planning to go out into the blizzard anytime soon. We might as well get some sleep.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you think that was all the Durgar? Outside of the ones that we saw back at the castle?
And so, do you think we need to set up a watch?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely.
We are
but
taking watches. I will happily take the first watch. I don't mind
Oh.
at all.
Actually, one
Okay.
moment. Vaelid will step outside again and look back through the blizzard. Talak Pamlora. a pair of Duragar will march over, the wounds still in them.
Hell yeah.
Guard the doors. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, it's so meta!
Nice.
Oh, that's so
God, I love Necromancer so much. Oh,
Yep.
so into it. So
And that's
into
all
it.
of her spells, by the way. That's the last one right there.
Oh, that's,
That's-
so cool.
That's great.
All right. And with that, she is going to curl up next to the fire that anyone lights. Say, in the
Well,
morning. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm thinking Callie has that chewinga. Leomon's tiny hut. That
Okay.
would be warmer. Right, so the walls are protective,
Oh, fair.
but then that's warmer.
Yeah, you can cast that inside of the
No,
house.
I can just ritual cast it though.
But I have a free charm.
Okay, I just
So-
in case. But yeah.
Okay. So the chewinga version of that,
I think that
as
has a certain number of
you have 3 uses of
free
that.
charges. Yeah.
Okay.
So Leoman's tiny hut, when Lysithian uses it, is kind of a cute little cottage number, right?
No, it's just a dome. It's always just a dome. That's what the spell says.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
This one's kind of strange though, because as you cast it, you are going to see snow begin to rise out of the floorboards and swirl around until you are in an honest-to-God igloo
Aww.
Oh.
in the middle of the inn.
God.
Callie's
Okay, that's
gonna-
adorable.
Callie's just like, oh, this is cozy.
With that, you settle down to rest a little bit. As Valen curls into the corner, she says, in the morning, you served yourselves well tonight. You did a good job. Once we can talk about what is going to happen in regards to Sunblight, I want to talk to you about special project.
Sure.
How do you feel about ancient cities buried beneath the ice?
I think that sounds fascinating.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I had a feeling I was going to like you.
Most people do.
And we're gonna
We're
call
just
game
so
there.
likable.
Okay, we're gonna call game there. We're so likable. Okay, all right, guys. So that's gonna be game for tonight. Congratulations, you beat the thing.
We did the
Yay!
thing!
You guys did
Holy
way
shit, we
more
didn't
damage to it at the
die.
beginning than I was expecting. Like when you guys approached and started wailing on it, that was what won this for you. By the way, was you dealt about almost half of its health in the first encounter.
Nice.
It's supposed
What was
to
its total HP? Sorry.
about 150.
Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah. However, it has a bunch of things that make it really hard to hurt. For example, it's immune to cold damage. It's resistant to radiant and all normal damage. You can't have any conditions on it, basically. And
Yeah.
it has spell resistance. So anytime you were trying to hit it with a spell, it had advantage on its saves.
Yeah. That's
so,
fair.
it's rough, man. Like, malevolent presence. Anybody within 30 feet of where it drops that, for a minute they attack whoever it wants them to attack.
Right.
Yeah. Also,
Not
it gets up to
bad.
4 attacks per round on top of using that and its breath weapon.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh.
That's
I
nasty.
am super stoked that I had a really good read through the college features.
Yeah, good. I'm
Yeah.
glad you did.
So that because I didn't read, I hadn't really ever read the thing that was like, I can use a bardic inspiration on me to give something disadvantage on a save. And so it's like, oh, damn. Oh, not disadvantage, but a minus a bardic dice for a save. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, that's the whole point of that class, right? Is that you can negatively. Now, the thing is, when you do that, I believe you have to kind of badmouth them a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're a
Yeah.
bard, right? So you gotta, like, play it to the T. And I think I was pronouncing Velen wrong. Yeah, it's Velen. It's Velen.
Villain?
Velen. Velen Harpel. Velen. So I was saying Valen, it's actually going to be Velen. So I'll just try to pronounce it Velen. Velen. Hello, my name is Velen. Yes, that's how it is. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We hope that you had a good time. Did you guys have a good time fighting this Stradallian dragon?
Yeah.
Hell
Yes. Though, holy crap, I'm feeling a little emotionally wrung out.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I will say that so minor spoilers if you've never played this game here. Here is the deal. It would have gone around the entire 10 towns. Had you decided to not chase it, do you want to hear what could have happened?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now, 3 of the 10 towns are gone. Period.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are almost gone. East Haven is decimated. Caer Konig is pretty damaged, but we'll talk about that next episode. I will say that on its pass, if you do not, when the dragon takes damage, yeah, we did that. What can Velen do? 1 minute. I'm going to tell you this. No. Where are we talking about? Dragon Scourge. By the end of it, if you do not go through with this, of the... I think there's about 3,000 people in the 10 towns total, between all of the different settlements. 250 survive.
Oh.
Damn.
If you do not, it is awful.
Yikes.
So right now, I would say that you guys got there right at the end of East Haven. East Haven, 250 people die there. So of the 3,000, you lost about 20%. So 1 in 5 people is dead because of this. Basically, it would have been a final stand at Bryn Shander, and Bryn Shander would have done the most damage and held up. Yeah, it would have been absolutely awful. And lots of people would have died. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Bryn Shander's population balloons from 1,200 to 2,700 when the refugees from other settlements are accounted for. The dragon and the Duergar claim 200 lives each hour, leaving the devastated town with a population of 300.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Half of them are Bryn Shander settlements, the rest are from refugees.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I think everybody dies. I think that... I don't know if Markham... Oh, Markham lives, according to the fiction. He personally thwarts a Duergar assassination attempt against Speaker Shane.
What a baddie.
Nice.
And basically all the speakers are dead. And I don't want to spoil what happened in Caer Konig, because that's going to be next episode.
Yeah.
So congratulations, guys. I tried to be really mean with this without doing things like giving the dragon like way more hit points. It can't heal. So when you do damage to it, it sticks around, which is the one benefit. You technically can short rest while you're riding in the car, or riding in the cart. I guess I could have probably given you, like, I don't know, exhaustion levels or something like that, but that wouldn't have been enough to really affect your damage. I want to say real quick, the original write-up for this, there is no way mechanically you can reach this before it hits Caer Konig. So, yes, and if you do not beat it at Caer Konig, and this thing flies off after you do 30 points of damage to it, you can do nothing except for go straight to Bryn Shander afterward.
What the fuck?
In the core rolls. Because the math just doesn't work. And then on top of that, I was reading all these forum posts where people are like, well, it's dark outside, so all of your attacks against it are going to have disadvantage. It's going to do the swoop and blow because it can. And it just was like, wow, this is a really not fun fight if you run it really badly. So I tried to limit my strafing attacks on you to only, like, once you pissed it off enough that it wanted to, like, do some damage and then make a getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the fact that the Radiant Breath doesn't count as an action.
That's insane.
Well, I mean, a lot of them don't. So, like, its multi-attack is that it uses Malevolent Presence and then makes 3 attacks, 4 if it's not flying. So, because it doesn't list in that stat block that the breath weapon counts as an attack, I didn't count it as one, so that means that it could spend its action doing a double move. Because, you know, why not? It's freaking fast, right? But anyway, so this could have been a nightmare, and I think it was pretty fun.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Not
Okay,
a great
sorry.
time.
I was throwing you out there. All right. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It has been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this game. We will have a bunch of more stuff later this week. Tomorrow is the thrilling conclusion to another high emotion game in our homebrew, The Shards of Nirn. We really hope you should be there because last episode was so good. We even had like Matt Mercer liking our reaction Twitter like pictures, which was just
really
it was nice. It was
cool.
nice.
It
Yeah.
was so cool.
All of your faces were like, and then we've got a bunch more games this week. We have The Secret of Hexeter House returns on Saturday. We have another game of Werewolf the Forsaken on Sunday. And then on Monday, we're back to our normal schedule, hopefully, for Rime, which is good, because that means that I get Tuesdays off, which I love. If you are tuning in for the first time, give us a follow, or if you're watching on YouTube, give us a subscribe. You can find our schedule. It's always up on our Facebook, on our Twitter. It's on our Twitch page too, and I gotta update it because I have to update it like every other week. And you see all the stuff we do, which is a lot of cool stuff, including Cyberpunk Red, which just ran last weekend and was a hell of a lot of fun. Should be up on YouTube soon. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Rime of the Frostmaiden. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.